Kicking like
1, 2,
Dolomite.
3,
Last one
4,
got copyright. I'm kicking like
5
Dolomite.
just to be sure.
Hey, one time,
Last
you
one
ready?
got
Copyright.
Yeah.
Last one got
Fuck it.
copyright. Hey.
You know what time it is. Every time I rhyme, it's just a sign that I'm about to kill. Yeah, it's time for weapon wheel. We got the skill, we got the gains. Don't make me grab it still. I put a hole in one like Abby did to Joe. Yeah, for real. And when it comes to aiming, I don't miss like Master Chief. I'll grab the piece and give your ass a halo just for talking sweet. When it comes to gaming, yeah, you know our team's elite. Check the leaderboards, we run the game. You should pick up your feet. You can't lose them too smooth, just going to admit defeat. And ain't no capping around here, cause like Bond, I keep receipts. The most dangerous, better than these other guys. Try to come for us, what's like between your eyes like Jen Sakai. That's no lie, no prank. I grab the ratchet, no clank, and get my jiggy mask to show you how Jack Move got his name. Yeah.
Weapon Wheel Podcast.
Look. King of the castle like Cooper, captain of the ship. My name ain't Blandry, but don't make me have to hit the switch. We'll dump you overboard, then watch the views. I ain't talking Twitch. Hey, yo, Alex, go ahead. Talk to him real quick.
Oh, the Dolomite is my name, and fucking up motherfuckers is my game. Dolomite, motherfucker, you heard her.
Claim it, a strike to claim it. And he got it!
They had the nerve to copyright the guy. Is this the bitches? Hey. Say yo, still putting wheels on the pavement. My game so tight, it's like Jordan 1 lazy. We stay in these gaming streets, ain't no way to be dormant. Hey, a Drake will leave your body uncharted like Lost Fortune. Coco Long scene was cute, hey, and yeah, it served its purpose. But I'm trying to give a detailed description of what a hearse is. I say we flip the switch on these niggas before it get bland. I see a lot of pods jacking the format like Dapper Dan. You hitting the dislike button? You still a fan? Talk slick in the comments and like Dutch, I got a plan. We don't do the sneak diss and that's that stuff that get you banned. Last time we told your ass to squat up, you turned telling right. It's like I play with the sliders up. You just got 30 niggas, heard me, the time is up. Since 2015, we been kicking game knowledge up. Dust your boots and join the crew if you wild enough.
Developers.
Dolomite, motherfucker, you heard her.
40 clips, kicking like Dolomite. Hey, 40 clips. Aimed at your fit beam, shotties, so much ammo, it don't make sense. Trying to compete is a sacrifice, die again in your afterlife. I'm taking a road trip anytime you niggas wanna fight. Polygons and body counts, that's all that I tend to like. Any other podcast, a copy or look alike. Hey, and what they say? Hey, what I say? Hey, I put them in the dirt. Tussle get hurt, no face, no case, smashed up like a jiggy merch shirt. Sliding in that vet, I'm gonna get back, time to pay that debt. It's time for weapon wheel.
Gamer Advantage glasses promote eye health by blocking out harmful blue lights. They are for gaming as well as everyday use. They help to reduce headaches, improve sleep, and are very comfortable. Gamer Advantage glasses are available in prescription and non-prescription, have several different frames and lenses, and are very affordable. Use the link in the description and the code BGHDR for 10% off. Yo, mic check.
Oh shit.
What's good with y'all, man?
Oh shit, my shit's fucking muted.
Let me know if y'all can hear us. Make sure
Yo,
all the guests say something.
What's good, man?
What's up?
How sound?
You're chopping up, sir. That was Shonen? Yeah, you choppy.
How about now?
Keep talking?
How about now?
Alright, you're good. You seem good. Blandrew, how are you, good sir? All right, fuck you too, bro. I didn't care how you were anyway. See what I get for checking on people, asking how they doing, and what's up with you. They just, or maybe he's speaking and it's not coming through. Are you talking, Blandrew? All right, then fuck you. I don't care. Oh man, who we missing? We missing Jack. Okay. He wants to be several minutes late. Fire. That's great. Just talked to him in the DMs, but somehow he late, don't respect me. No, don't come in now, Jack. Move.
Oh, I ain't got to be here today?
No, don't come in now because you're 3 minutes late. Nah, stay your ass in there. You ain't going nowhere.
I was getting pointers on the podcast. If I ain't got to be here today, I'm definitely leaving.
Shut up. Shut up. Damn.
I ain't trying to be in this motherfucker. No way.
Damn well you ain't going nowhere, sir. You better get to work.
And it's full of, hey, I don't even know them. Who is these dudes?
These is all your niggas. Stop it.
Wiz, Janet, yeah, I need to be at this motherfucker anyway.
These is all your niggas. Stop it.
They look a little familiar, man, but they
Can you hear me
or no? They not familiar.
Yeah, we hear you, Blandrew. We hear you
now we can hear you.
Turn up your mic just a little bit, though, Blandrew.
Who is Janet Jackson's baby daddy? Who the fuck is that? Let me see.
Oh, man.
Oh, this goddamn GI, man. Oh. Right.
You see, Jack, you out here acting like a menace on the timeline, coming here criticizing people. Like, come on, bro. Like,
what I do on the timeline?
Streets out here calling you the coleslaw savage and stuff. Like,
well, love me a good glizzy with coleslaw. Absolutely.
Eating a hot dog with some moist, wet ass bread.
Whew.
Like,
I need it wet, soggy, and warm meat.
You are a demon. You're a serial killer, bro.
That's all I need. Put it right.
Anybody that could eat anything with wet ass bread has no empathy and no sympathy for the human like condition. You just don't care about nothing.
Good and wet. Good and wet. Yes, sir.
Hello.
That's the way I like it.
Yeah, Blandrew, we hear you.
Blandrew, you all right, bro?
I'm just making sure you can hear me. I had my thing set up to my guitar rig, so I didn't know if you could hear me or not.
To your what?
My guitar rig.
His rig.
Your guitar what?
Jack, please.
Your rig?
My rig.
There you go. My
rig.
Okay. I like it.
Oh, man.
I almost missed this episode. Time went back today, and I completely forgot. Luckily, I had the YouTube app on my thing alerting me.
Yo, your clocks don't automatically reset to the correct time?
I don't know. No, because my body is just
internet.
used to it, like starting at 3:45.
Oh, okay. Hold on, y'all ain't got daylight savings time where you at, huh?
Nah.
Oh yeah, that's what it is.
It's actually pretty nice to be back an hour early.
There you go.
Okay. Well, Bond ain't gonna be here today. Wow. That may disappoint some of you, and makes some others happy. I don't know, but he's not gonna be here today. So it's just us. It's us in this room right now. We gonna hold it down. Damn, Bond, we miss you, bro. Wish you were here.
Make it back, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's not the same without you. Come back. Bond is a valued member of this podcast. We are all just.
Was it Jazzy? The Tokyo Mirage sessions?
Yeah, probably Jazzy. Is it? Well,
I mean, he's probably the only person I could think of that would even attempt to play this game.
Yeah, there's not a lot of people that would play this game at all.
Wow.
Yeah, let me see. Yep, Jazzy Jefferson. I just checked the file. Definitely Jazzy Jefferson. Thank you, good sir, for your great valued gameplay. Very unique gameplay. Thank you.
That's a great game right there.
Yeah.
Brings color to the podcast.
Oh yeah, it makes it definitely pops. Definitely pops. All right. So this is Weapon Wheel Podcast, episode 314. We are on Google Play, Spotify, what's the last one? iTunes, yeah, that one. All your favorite live streaming platforms. If you want to support the Weapon Wheel Patreon or become a member of the channel, you could do that. Links are in the description. Support that Patreon and hit the join button to become a channel member. We appreciate that. That will also give you access to the Weapon Wheel Discord. great community of people in this Discord. You want to be a part of this, okay? You definitely want to be a part of it. It's just a lot of wholesome folks, a lot of civil and intelligent discussion. You want to be.
You talking about the Discord we in right now, BG?
Yes, absolutely. This is the same one.
Oh, okay.
The same one we're in right now.
There wasn't a single stand-up individual in that crowd.
Then why you be talking so much with them? You be having in-depth conversations with them.
Oh,
I be getting in fights a lot with them.
Oh man, a lot of compelling dialogue in Discord. See what I did there? Yeah, a lot of that going on. So you want to be a part of it. You want to be here, okay? Go ahead, hit that like button. Support the support the podcast and everything like that. We appreciate it. And if you want to submit a video to be featured during the podcast, just click the link in the description, drag and drop it right in there. All gameplay is welcome, don't matter how old it is, any type of gameplay. We're all down for it. All right. So let's do these intros, because got like 3 guests in here. So start with my guy Legato. I don't know if you.
Yes, BG.
I don't know if you're speaking Legato.
That's
You
your guy,
unmuted.
BG.
You
Just wanna
unmuted
let
your
you know.
mic, but
Great guess, BG. Yeah.
you unmuted your mic, but no words came out. So I don't know if your mic is set up properly, but I'm gonna give you a minute.
Are these people Tony certified or no?
What does that even mean? Did
Tony
Tony pick
certified.
them? No, I picked them because I know what I'm
Jeez,
doing.
Here we go.
Because I know what I'm doing.
Oh,
Yeah,
there
now
you
we
go.
hear
What's
you.
there, brother? There you
All
go.
right, my bad. Anyway, what's going on, everybody? My name is Legato, and just a YouTuber, Twitch streamer. Make videos about the news, variety of things. So y'all like me, just check me out. Twitch, Twitter, all that, YouTube. My name is Legato.
For the record, I have picked out the best guest on this podcast. Y'all let Tony brainwash y'all. I can't believe y'all let that nigga picked out 4 guests and y'all nigga crowned him champion just like that. I can't believe you niggas. Like,
Absolutely.
all right, man. Next, got Shonen Meathead to be specific. How are you doing, sir?
What's up? It's your boy Game Inspection. I am actually working on 2 videos. Hope everyone has a good podcast, and thanks for having me on.
What is your official name? What is your official name? Because you go by Game Inspection, Shonen Meathead. What you going by, bro?
All of them.
There you go.
All of them. Okay.
What videos you working on?
Well, one of them is Strangers of Paradise, and the other one is like a big overview of the Kingdom Hearts series.
Ew. Can't wait.
Don't do
Can't
that,
wait.
Jack.
Can't wait. Can't wait. Yes, sir.
Jack, yeah.
I
Put some respect on
love
that game.
Kingdom Hearts. I love Kingdom Hearts, man. Absolutely.
All right. And Wiz? No.
Great
Still
guess.
no.
Great guess. Great guess.
BG, you're doing
Hey,
a
man.
great job.
Hey man, yo, see how y'all do? Y'all just want to like look at everything and blame me for everything. Listen, man, these are the right people for the podcast today. I just want to look for anything to blame me on, man.
That's facts.
Anything. All right, Smooth, how you doing?
I'm good. How about you? How about you?
All right, I'm great, man. I'm great. Besides these 2 other, jigaboos in there trying to like bring me down.
Damn, brother.
Yeah. Blandrew, did you do yours or you didn't do yours? Go ahead.
Nah. How's it going, everybody? Let's have a good show.
All right. And Jack.
What's going on, everybody? I do want to say RIP to the homie Kal-El, Tick Podcast. Y'all remember he used to be on the podcast from time to time. He passed away suddenly, man. So RIP to the homie, man. That was fucked up.
Yeah, he's been on here at least 5 times, I want to say. So, he had a kid, he had 2 kids, 2 young kids and a wife. So, yeah, prayers out to them and rest in peace, man. Yep. All right. So, let's get to these topics. What are we going to start out with? Let's talk about Dr. Fanboy first.
Oh, that's my boy.
That
boy lit.
That happened this past week. It feels like longer, but that just happened this week, right? So
it was like right after the podcast. It was on Twitter.
Yeah. So if you didn't know, So, dude named I don't even remember his exact name.
Shiva or some shit.
Shriva, right? And he actually ran. And he ran a podcast called, I think, the PlayStation Vortex podcast, something like that. And he's an actual like anesthesiologist, right? You know, dudes who pretty much control the anesthesia while somebody's under, while surgery's going on. And I think what happened was some Xbox dudes was questioning if he was really a doctor. And I think he wanted to prove it to them that he was a real doctor.
As he should.
Now, nobody believed he was a doctor because of all the trolling and the stuff he does online. He spends hours. He does what all the PlayStation fanboys do, trash Xbox and Xbox fanboys, hours on end on Twitter. So when he posed, so people was like, you ain't even no real doctor. What doctor is sitting here tweeting about Xbox all day?
Right. So
basically, he was just showing his trophies in the real world, and y'all got mad at him.
Tragic. So what happened was, he made a video in the surgery room, person on the table, him, everybody in scrubs and everything like that. Dude on the table looked like he's already knocked out. He picked up the patient's information, like all of the patient's information, the hospital, I think, name on the sheet, on the record and everything, showed it on camera, which in the US is a HIPAA violation, right? You can't do that. You'll get lawsuits and fired and all that stuff. But
barred, all that.
From what I know, he's actually in India, right? That's what a website said, at least, because this made news. This made like actual news. Well, gameplay. I said it's just a gaming news, not like wasn't on CNN or no shit like that. But it made it made its round on the news. So dude started leaving reviews. They found out, he pretty much doxed himself. He put out his the hospital name and the patient's name and everything like that. I don't know if India has HIPAA. I think he said that he got consent from the patient beforehand. Even if he did, that's still insane to do, right? Because why would you want people to know where you work or to know this patient's name and all that stuff? But they went on Google, found the hospital. They left these reviews like, yo, your doctor is on Twitter literally fanboying in the middle of a surgery. Those actual reviews are up there. He privated his Twitter account. Now it's completely closed, I think. You can't even find it. So the dude made a complete jackass of himself, bro. Like, all to prove to random Xbox dudes on the internet that he was an actual doctor and to troll Xbox fanboys. It's a bad time. It's a bad time.
Yeah, me neither. So let me ask you a question, BG. What's more important? Your source of income or showing your loyalty to PlayStation?
Oh, man.
Speak on that. Speak on that.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay, that's a riveting point. Jack, what's more important to you?
Nigga, I don't have a job, nigga. Hey, listen,
you right.
PlayStation Nation, stand the fuck up.
And see, the PlayStation community is such a tight-knit community of others who care about each other that, let's start a crowdfund for, Shreva, because he probably lost his job.
We ain't doing that.
We ain't doing that? Okay.
No, we ain't.
Yeah, why would we do that? He did that under, like, the fact that I see, man. And my job isn't nowhere near to what, is important as his job, and I wouldn't do nothing.
Yeah, you work at Checkers, right?
You stupid.
Yeah.
Why you said Checkers? You couldn't say a better, more likable restaurant? Like, the hell?
Yo, can y'all hear me, bro?
Yeah, we hear you.
I wouldn't make no dang on video or nothing from my job or nothing, because it just is at this point. It's stupid. But like I said, who said about his loyalty to PlayStation? Loyalty to PlayStation is that damn strong. Like, that's
yes, sir.
And here's the thing, right? So, like I said, according to the article, he's in India. But you know what the base salary for an anesthesiologist in the US is? Like, the least amount you can make? $350K.
Jeesh.
That's based on Google in the US.
It's different though, BG. Over there, they paying niggas in Google Play cards. This is different.
But the point is, wherever you are, I'm sure as an anesthesiologist, you get paid very well. Imagine losing your job, 300, and that's the base salary. On the high end in the U.S., anesthesiologist makes $500K a year.
God damn.
Well,
no wonder
the console war must go on, BG.
Exactly. Some things are just more important.
It's not a war, it's passion. It's his passion.
Oh yeah, because he made the video explaining himself, right? He said console passion. That's what it was.
Yeah, console passion.
Nothing wrong with having a hobby, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with bleeding blue.
Speak on it.
Oh, it's the dangers, bro. Trying to prove yourself to look tough on the internet. Now he's suffered the consequences.
Is that Willie?
Yes, it is.
Oh man, I'm sad to see you here, brother. How you doing?
What's good, bro?
And
I might pull myself away from Elden Ring.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And look, like from the outside looking in, right? Not downplaying an anesthesiologist's job at all. At all. Like I'm sure like keeping a nigga asleep is a very important part of the surgery. But in the grand scheme of things, like as far as like the surgeon, the assistant surgeon, you know, there's like I think the special nurse that hands the surgeon the tools. On the like scale of things, like for you to during the surgery, the anesthesiologist probably does the least amount. I don't know if I'm wrong in that assessment.
Probably.
Maybe. Like I said, I'm not trying to like, you know, downplay it or minimize his job. It's very important. But I'm saying compared to most other people in the room, their roles and stuff like that, like the surgeon is obviously more important than this nigga, right?
You're saying he expendable.
Slightly compared to everybody else.
Yeah. Compared to the others, I guess.
My point is, but my point is, compared to the surgeon, his job is easier. So my guy is like, yo, if you got an easy, in relative to the medical field, if you have an easy job making $350K bare minimum, bruh, how you gonna mess that up, dog? I'm just saying.
Just other things more important.
Make sure those doses are right, bruh. Make sure those doses are right, because if you give that person the wrong dose and they wake up during surgery, people get lawsuits for that.
But
yeah,
the thing about it, BG, you're explaining why he had time to do this. He makes a decent living. He don't got that much to do at the job. You know, he was chilling. He had some downtime, so he picked up his camera, and recorded. Like, you see me? I ain't mad at him, bro. Hey man, that was a nice flex right there. That was a nice flex.
Tradition too on top of it. So.
Exactly.
Put that cell phone in the locker room, bro. Ain't no time for that.
Like, bro, when you passed out, opened up, bro, these niggas been talking crazy about me online. I need to get this slammed out. All right, fine. I'll be okay, sure. Hey, I'm with it. Let's respect them.
Go ahead, bro.
And people, listen, and people think I'm hating. I'm not hating on them at all. Listen, my whole life is about like low lift. My whole life is about low lift, high paying jobs. My wife honestly despises the fact that like I work a lot less than her and like make equal money. She hates that. She works way harder than me. Way harder than me, bro. Like that's all I strive for in life. High paying jobs that require you to do the least amount of work. That's all I go for in life. And I usually get it, and that upsets her. So listen, I'm not mad at him. I'm just saying you shouldn't have effed that up.
I feel that.
Yeah, he did, bro.
Hopefully he bounce back, man. Hopefully he bounce back, bro. You know?
Oh, he'll definitely bounce back, bro. That dude probably got a college degree, maybe a master's or a doctor. Yeah, he's good. He's good.
Yeah. All right. Well,
that video was fire. I hate he deleted it. I think Alex still got it down, but I need to get that.
My man did a thumbs up at the end of the video.
Yeah, the thumbs up is what killed that, bro. That joint was hilarious. God damn.
Yo, when keeping it real goes wrong. Shouldn't have been doing it.
Tragic. Hate to love to see it.
Excuse me?
You hate to love to see it.
All right.
You know exactly what that means. Okay. Let's move on, I guess. I don't want to talk about this, but I can't ignore this because the rumors have been heating up about Klepto the raccoon. I refuse to, call him by his actual name. I call him Klepto the raccoon. Y'all know who I'm talking about.
The greatest PlayStation platform?
Oh, please stop it. Please don't do this.
Devious, slyest.
It's rumored that it's going to be Pixelopus, you know, the PlayStation first party studio. That
what games did they make?
They made a Concrete Genie, which I mean, it makes sense that they could get, you know, that they would be making Klepto the Raccoon, even though like was it Sanzaru? They're not owned by Amazon, right? I think Amazon owns them now.
No, they got purchased by Facebook. I think.
Okay, Facebook, right? They made the last Klepto Raccoon game. But they're purchased now, so PlayStation probably just wants a first-party studio to do it. So for, you know, Pixelopus, it makes sense. Thoughts?
That's fire. I didn't hear the Pixelopus rumor, but they would definitely be a dev I would like to see tackle it. Concrete Genie was a very good game, very underrated game. A lot of people should check that out. I recommend it. What else? Sanzaru actually wrote. I think he said he either wrote the whole script for another Sly game, or he wrote the whole outline. And no, actually, I think he said he wrote the whole script. The game was done, but I guess Sony never hit him up to make another one, man. Then they got purchased by Facebook.
They never greenlighted it.
Yeah, fucked up. I actually like Sly 4. A lot of people don't like it. Huh?
How well did it sell? The last one?
I don't think it sold that good.
I don't think any of them sold all that well.
It was a budget. It was a budget title, like. Yeah.
Oh. It's on PS3, wasn't it?
Yes, and the Vita. Yeah. And they had the best Vita to PS3 implementation. Like, you can pull up the whole map on the Vita, and then it'll show you, like, where the treasures was at and shit. It was dope, man. People be hating on stuff, like, people like BG. You know?
I think it was one of those few games where it had the cross-buy thing, too, where you could just buy it once and then have both.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jack, if, you know, well, not if. Well, yeah, if this game is real, it comes out, you're obviously buying it. I want it.
Oh, absolutely.
And you know, we're share partners. I'll give it a fair shot.
Here we go.
I'll give it a fair shot.
How about freeload?
Yeah, listen, y'all want me to be fair, right? You know, I'll give it a fair shot. How about that? I'll actually play it and you know, go in with that's what y'all tell me all the time. BG, have an open mind. That's what I'll do. Go in with an open mind. No, you know, pre-thoughts, no, you know, hating, just open mind.
I've never seen you do that, BG. That would be a welcome change from you.
I'm always open minded.
Is this supposed to be a reboot?
He's been open, bro.
Yeah, I was wondering that too.
He's been open, but not the way you think. But
come on, bro. This nigga, dog.
What does that even mean, Jack? What the hell?
All right, man.
Hey, this dude crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a reboot or a remake. It's just
it should be Sly 5, right? The last game ended on a fucking cliffhanger. I need the conclusion of the story.
Okay. Well, hey man, there's I'll give it a chance, you know, since Jack buying. I'll definitely be, you know, because I don't get to freeload off of a lot of
this boy is a free loader, y'all hear?
See, Jack benefits off of all my purchases, right?
Did you just ask me earlier, sir, to about the game I purchased? Did you not?
Yeah, but like, bro, what game have you bought that I've actually taken advantage of that I've played and beaten? I think one.
GTA Trilogy, sir.
Okay, all right. I forgot you bought that.
Yeah.
Okay. But you've taken. I bought Horizon. I bought like everything else. Damn near.
You supposed to buy that? What the fuck?
Man. So it's time for me to start freeloading off you. You know, that's what all I'm saying.
Yeah. It's facts.
Yeah. All right.
You crazy, man.
Okay. See what else. So yeah, talk about Young Souls, because Young Souls came out this week. You probably the only one who played it. Talk about that real quick.
Young Souls. I'm actually playing it right now. Ain't that crazy? But this is a game I've been checking for a couple of years, man. Made by the Arcade Crew. You know, indie title. Pretty much deals with this set of twins. You know, Jin and Tristan. Don't nobody in the town really fuck with them like that. You know, they got a mysterious upbringing. They don't know what happened to their parents, but they being taken care of by this professor, right? This professor, he go missing. They gotta go find him, and they find out that it's a goddamn underground city of goblins, you know, ready to go to war with, you know, the regular citizens, and they pretty much trying to figure out the mysteries of what's going on. But the gameplay, it's like a beat 'em up dungeon crawler. You go to different areas in this underground city. You know, there's a lot of politicking going on with the character, shit like that. Fun game. I don't know what game I would really compare it to. It's like I don't know what game I would compare this to. I don't know. It's just like an RPG though. Like you get, you know. No, not River City Girls.
River
I don't know
City
what
Girls?
No. This game is way more difficult than River City Girls. You get like, of course, weapons and stats, armor, shit like that, different status ailments. But the game is fun. I would recommend y'all pick up. Matter of fact, a lot of you got Game Passes on Game Pass right now, all right? So pretty low barrier entry. It's on everything else for like $25, I think. So check it out. Matter of fact, this game came out on. I didn't even know this game dropped on Stadia last August. I would have been played this shit. I didn't even know it was on Stadia, but now it's on everything. Y'all go play that, man.
Okay.
Okay. I'll give it a check out. I watched you stream it. It looked like it was fun, but you was struggling, so I was like, I don't know.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. If you play this shit on the hardest, this shit is ridiculous, bro. I did not expect this game to be that hard, bro. Beautiful art style too. I like the art style, like a cartoony, graphical. It's a dope little game. I wasn't liking it at first because it does have a lot of text dialogue. All right, but the part I'm at now, once you actually get off into the actual gameplay in the dungeons, it ain't all that fucking bum ass talk and all this reading shit. We don't, BG, we don't fuck with the reading. Yeah, right.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, we don't fuck with all that reading. But once you get off into the game, man, the combat is dope. It's a little bit more in depth than I thought it would be. Yeah, man, check it out.
Okay. All right.
Bad.
Excellent review, Jack.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you for that breakdown. Smooth, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so you let me know if this is a big deal or not, because like I always say, I don't look at people leaving development teams as a big deal unless like it's clearly something wrong. But so the Perfect Dark game director left the initiative, and I think they also said somebody else left like not too long ago.
Drew Murray left last year when he went to Insomniac.
Oh, okay. So do you think there's something wrong here? Is this smoke? Is there something to see here?
I don't know. I don't follow all studio turnovers or staffing transitions. It's like not all of them gets reported. So they were when somebody niggas leave jobs every day, every month somebody quits.
That is true. It's a
some
fact.
get reported, and then it's like I don't know what they do. They haven't produced the game yet. The only thing I know from the initiative and Microsoft is that they hired Crystal Dynamics, which is a whole studio that developed Tomb Raider and Marvel's Avengers. That was the last two games that they dropped to finish up Perfect Dark. So I'm pretty sure Crystal Dynamics got their own creative director. I'm not sure. I don't know what to mean of it. I don't know what the initiative doing. I can't say it's bad or good. I don't know how far along the game is. The only thing I heard is that we're probably going to see the game this year, and that is going to come out next year. So does him leaving now matter if the game still comes out? If it still comes out when it's expected to come out, I don't know. I mean, I've watched people literally in 2020 and 2019. We were tweeting about people leaving Naughty Dog to go to the initiative before The Last of Us was coming out. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, is it? I mean, how big of a deal is it? I'm not. And the game turned out to be fine. So,
yeah.
So I really can't say. I don't know. I really don't. Honestly, I don't even know who to do this.
Oh shit! Well, fuck.
I know who Daryl Gallagher is. I know who he is. I don't know who to do this left. I know he's probably worked. He worked at Crystal Dynamics. That's what it was. He worked at Crystal. And the funny thing is, you want to hear something funny, bro? This dude could leave, right? Left Crystal Dynamics. He was a creative director at Crystal Dynamics. And he went to Initiative for the same role. What if this dude goes to Crystal Dynamics for the same role? Is that really a loss?
Oh, you're saying, okay, I see what you're saying. You go do a lateral move and just go to the, You think that's what he's doing, though?
No, I'm just saying, but that can happen.
That's
Drew Murray literally left Insomniac, went to the initiative, and then went back to Insomniac. The only difference is Insomniac is now under PlayStation. But as this dude goes back to Crystal Dynamics, after the Perfect Dark, which Crystal Dynamic is working on, is done, he just stays with CD.
Yeah. Possible.
You make a good point. I think maybe some people might looking too deeply into it, because some people just transition because they're not right for the job, or it's just not the vision that they're trying to go for. So it's not uncommon to switch teams. It could be from production, from TV shows to video games, like anything. So I'm pretty sure this person's got a nice job lined up. We haven't heard nothing bad yet, so just wait and see. Take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah. Part of it is, just it's sometimes fanboy ammo. That's all it is
Yeah.
sometimes. Yeah, like most of the time, unless it's something like some big name and it's a sudden, just leave. I'm like, okay, who cares? They left. That's how I look at it. All right. So Forspoken has been delayed to October.
Well,
Tragic.
Game was looking rough, as most of us said. It wasn't looking too hot. We're gonna get to it later, but even at the PlayStation State of Play, we just saw it again, still looking rough. Like it doesn't look great. I honestly think it needs to be delayed till next year. Like I just don't see this game turning out well coming out this year. I don't even see it turning out great, even if it gets delayed a year. Like I don't see this game really turning out to be great. At
why
best,
is that? I'm curious. Why do you say that?
it just looks like a bunch of rookies.
What kind of game is it? Yeah, what kind of game is it? Like, what are we? People are getting hyped because it looks
action.
beautiful.
It's fine.
Adventure.
It's an action adventure Final Fantasy game with black people instead of the usual people.
Instead of crackers.
Yeah,
Now we're on to something here, Smooth.
That's
BG.
exactly what it looks like. It just looked like a Final Fantasy 15 reskinned.
You know how it is when these black people be getting these roles, BG, how you be cutting up.
It uses Final Fantasy 15's engine. I think the game's gonna be cool though. Like,
Yeah, I think it's gonna be cool too.
It's gonna be a sleeper hit. Like critically, I don't know about commercial, but
Sir,
I'm definitely sleeping on it.
You could put Noctis as a skin instead of her. The game still won't look great. I mean, the game was looking like it's still not running at a stable frame rate. And no trailer we've seen has the game been running at a stable frame rate.
And there's nobody in the world. Like, what are they even rendering at this point? Like,
it's every time we see it, it has choppy gameplay. I'm like, why is that? Like, y'all can't even lie to us and like create like a slice of the game that's actually running well at this point. You don't even got to. You mean to tell me in a 30 second, 45 second trailer, you can't like put nothing in the game that's actually running well at that point? Like, just red flags everywhere for me.
It's hard to trust Square Enix, bro. Like, we were surprised they got fucking Guardians right, but what have they really gotten over the last 5 years that's like, yo, this is a standout game besides
Final
Guardians?
Fantasy 7 remake, Triangle Strategy, Dragon Quest.
Damn.
Square
Dragon Quest
Enix.
11.
Yeah, like I said, see, it's like they got hits, but they got misses too.
JRPGs.
I like Final Fantasy 15, but
well, those games you mentioned, are those like turn-based games?
I think I don't know. I think Square is like a. I think somebody's echoing. By the way, I think it's Wiz.
what the fuck?
Wiz, I think you're echoing a bit. I think like Square Enix is like kind of like a poverty, almost like a poverty publisher. I'm not gonna say all the way in poverty.
Why you keep saying that, bro?
You don't
just
feel like
released some trash the other day.
What was the trash the other day?
All the games at the State of Play.
No, the game just came. What's that game called?
Oh, you talking about Babylon's Fall?
Yeah, Babylon's Fall. Yeah.
Oh, that is definitely ass. You right.
Yeah.
that game is definitely poverty, bro. Like,
y'all might be on some. Hold on, let me find out.
Yeah, Platinum made that game.
I was just gonna say Platinum, man.
Them co-signing Platinum is a poverty move to begin with. Like, let's talk about that.
Like it just seems like what they'll do is they'll put all the money and true development into like very few games, and then there'll be 5 games where they just split like the what's left over of that little bit of money left and split it amongst 5 games, and then you get these poverty games. That's what it looks like to me. Just, it's not, I don't know. It's not great.
I don't know. Square Enix, I mean, I feel like it's lopsided. I feel like they between their Western and like their Japanese divisions, I feel like, you know, they definitely put more, you know, effort on the Japanese side of things.
As they should.
But yeah, man, I don't know. Square Enix, I mean, like, I think they are a bit overrated, but but Square Enix was pretty much responsible for the State of Play this week. Them and Capcom, right?
I mean, they announced a lot of games there.
Yeah, Square announced like 2 games, I think it was. Yeah, they showed off 2 games there. Yeah. So I mean, we October, man. That's when we're That's when we're gonna get it. So we'll see. We'll see.
That's a place you finally got some games to compete with Xbox this fall. Nice.
Oh, brother.
Yo,
More
funny,
like
bro.
that game at most just gonna be another. It's gonna be like a default. Might be like a default game. Like that's honestly might be a game niggas just using in list wars. Like, hey, this game came out this time, but like, yeah, was it good? It might be one of those games.
I think it's gonna be very good. I mean, I think this is what I think is gonna doom it, right? I think the concept is going to be good. I think the level of diversity, you know, they're taking a chance and they're taking a risk, but I think it's good. And I think the game's going to be judged off that merit. And I think that's where it's going to doom it, which is going to be bad. So they're going to judge the game based on having a bunch of black women in the game or trying to be too woke or whatever, for woken.
I like it.
So I feel like the game's gonna get hit for that. So I feel like a lot of reviews, it's not gonna revolve of how solid the gameplay is or how good the visuals look. It's gonna be more about pretty much agendas and narratives that people will put. And I can see that, and that's what the previews are looking like. The previews seem more a bit about what people's personal feelings about like the game or the game direction versus the game itself. And so the game is really being written off. And like when I first saw it, I thought it was like, yo, this game look crazy, but I feel like it's written off and it's setting in people's minds. So people are setting up this expectation. It's like, all right, this game's going to be, you know, mediocre, but not have an actual real excuse of why it's mediocre. So I'm looking forward to the game. I think the game's going to be dope, but I feel like it's going to get hit due to narratives and agendas.
And it's made by Luminous, right?
Yeah, isn't that the same team that did Final Fantasy 15?
Yes.
Okay.
So
I also get the hype. I don't really.
What have they made besides Final Fantasy 15? By the way, I'm just
nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because they're fairly new under Square then. Okay.
Like, what is the
BG? You copy this, right, BG?
Well, see, you trying to set me up. You should cop it.
I'm not buying this bullshit, man.
Y'all can go 30 apiece.
No, what the fuck doing that?
You don't got half on it, bro? We ain't
no,
going
nigga, I don't. I actually don't. That's crazy.
Man, nigga ain't got half on it, bro.
Oh, no, sir.
Damn. If we was going to some Memphis barbecue, you'd be like, we got half on it, though?
Of course. With the coleslaw and all that. Yes, sir.
No, brother. Listen, I might take the L. I might take the L and
there you
just,
go. That's the BG I know.
And and just cop it for journalistic reasoning. I'll file into that. I'll file it under journal. Yeah, for the people. You know, I'm gonna do it for the people to talk to the people and tell them if it's good or not before they cop it. Journalistic reasoning. File into that. Okay.
You don't got connections with Square Enix?
Have Square Enix ever sent me a game? I think they have. Maybe. No, I did get Final Fantasy Remake. Before it came out, they did send me that code.
No,
so
I'll see you.
Did they see you screaming at the E3 reveal? That's why.
Nigga. If but that's what I'm saying. Like for me to like act that way and to not and if I didn't get a code, that would be insane. I'm like, listen,
right there.
Absolutely.
I get
like.
You.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying I get you.
Yeah, like. Bro, y'all seen me fanning out. I think like, listen, when I applied for the code, I was like, listen, I sent them that video. I had no shame. I was like, listen, y'all know this is who I am. I'm real about mine. I'm a fan. You know, like I'm not, no offense to Smooth, but I'm not trying to be like Smooth, be loving all these Xbox games and they can't never send me nothing. Y'all gotta send me. I was like, y'all gotta send me something.
Gaming god.
Hey man.
No, that ain't
you're a gaming god.
Yes, sir.
Gotta let them know, bro. You're a gaming god, dog.
I try to tell them. They don't want to listen. All right. Also, another release confirmed, Gotham Knights, coming out October. Yeah, also in October. I don't know if it's got an official release date, but it's October.
Can y'all tell me if I'm a hater or not?
Yes.
Me and my friend been arguing about this game, and he's like, "Yo, why aren't you hyped for this game? You love Batman." I'm like, "Bruh, it's this fucking scrub ass sidekicks. Why the hell do I care about them? And it's a game as a service."
See, calling Red Hood, Batgirl, Red Rob, well, all the different different version of Robin.
Red Robins.
Yeah, no, that's what Tim Drake is called. Red Robin.
Yeah, see, this is how I know you're not Batman fans.
It's the restaurant. It's the
Nah,
restaurant.
I ain't never
dog.
known
It's
that nigga to be called.
There's the Tim
the
Drake.
restaurant.
Tim Drake becomes Red Robin. Y'all didn't know this?
He's lying to you. He's lying to you, Jack. It's the restaurant, dog. They got the
That's what I'm
mascot.
saying. I got hard when the nigga said I ain't know nothing about all
One
that.
Tim Drake becomes Red Robin. What's the name becomes Red Hood. Then there's also Nightwing. All of them become somebody different. Yeah. Come on, man. Get up on y'all Batman lore, bro. What's going on? That's simple. That's light stuff. Where y'all been? Damian Wayne.
We only know the restaurant, bro. We only know the restaurant.
Yes, sir.
The fuck's this Red
I
Robin
think Nightwing
shit?
gay too. Y'all think Nightwing gay?
No, stop this, bro. No, he's in a relationship with Star.
I could see something happening in a couple years, Jack.
Yeah, he's in a relationship with Starfire, bro.
Don't get that mixed up with Superman, bro.
No, it's not. It's Tim Drake that whatever. That's the one. That's gay.
Wait,
Nightwing's with Starfire.
Yeah, Nightwing's with Starfire. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, are you saying Tim Drake's the gay one?
Yeah, they made him. Yeah, like a couple years ago. It was like 2020, I think 2021. One of them. It was a comic
This
about
ain't a
it.
serious company, dog. This ain't a serious.
Tim Drake
company.
is? Oh, he actually. Wow, he bought. See, I knew it. See, yeah.
This ain't a serious company.
I can just tell by the outfits they be wearing, man. Oh, buddy.
Shout out to the bisexual community.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
shout out to them. Much respect. I love them.
My
but
community
no,
lit
that's not a
right now.
serious
Yes,
company.
sir.
I do hate Red Robin's costume.
Why
He
do
looks.
they do that to characters?
Who said- yo?
What are they trying to sell? Are they supposed to increase sales of something like merchandise? What I don't understand.
Yeah,
Doesn't it just
for
hurt
an
sales or
audience.
something? That's part of the reason that the sales for comics are really bad right now.
I mean, but comics have
Bro.
stopped selling for a long time. They really just exist for like to give movies like material and shit like that. So they really don't matter at the end of the day.
But no,
Superman
I don't.
Sales plummeted, bro. The sales for Superman, his son, they plummeted, dog. They dropped after they turned him gay.
Says they made him zesty. But no, I don't think you can just call them his sidekicks. That's not doing them service. These characters are way more than that. Especially the people who like all the Batman animated series and the movies. They're not just sidekicks. They're way more than that.
Everyone except Nightwing is a sidekick.
Nah, Red Hood pretty cool.
Red Hood is definitely a badass, and
that nigga was a murderer. That nigga's a murderer. He don't.
And that's fire.
He says fire.
Hell
That's
yeah.
fire. Damn.
And even Batgirl, bro. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to put some respect on her name, like
We
for
only know her
real.
for being crippled, bro. She only gets crippled. That's all we know her for. We wait for that.
Oh,
Just
man.
like when Stacy. We wait for her to die. We wait for her to get crippled.
Either way, I'm excited for Gotham Knights. I'm definitely looking forward to this game. I thought the first time they showed it 2 years ago when it was like an alpha, I thought it looked good then.
Facts.
So I was impressed then. So I was like, when this actually comes out, this is gonna look even better. So I'm all in. I'm all in for this.
I mean,
Is this actually a games as a service, or is that like a rumor?
I think it's a games as a service. I think it's a games as a service. I don't know.
Bro, you saw the number generator, bro, at the top when they're hitting and shit. It's like an
Yeah, people-
RPG type of shit.
Yeah,
It's
people didn't like
multiplayer.
that.
Yeah, like Destiny or fucking Marvel's Avengers.
I
That's
think
what I'm
this
thinking
game
it's
gonna be better than Suicide Squad, man. That's my hot take I've been going with, bro. I don't know.
Whoa.
I got a
Forgot about
feeling, bro.
that.
I got a feeling, dog.
Whoa.
I think both would
I
be
don't
good
know.
though.
Hey, BG, you
Suicide
getting this?
Squad, they got powers.
Oh, this nigga dog.
Hey, BG, you getting this?
I'm getting it on whatever people around me will play it on. So
Well, I'll play it on PlayStation.
all right. So as long all right.
if you get it.
I really want to play. Jack, we need to get you a PC because I really want to play it on PC. But I guess
A rig?
Yeah, I get a rig.
The fuck am I doing on a rig?
A rig?
Hey, my boy Jack, I got some extra, CPU parts, my boy, and an extra motherboard. You know what I'm saying?
What I gotta do for that? You sound like you trying to fuck something.
I'm just saying, I got some extra parts.
Hey,
I'm trying to pay a
no,
good
nigga,
price,
you trying to solicit me right now? I don't like the way you asked that, bro.
I'm
You
just
send
saying,
you send it for free?
Well, let's calm down. I'm sitting for a good price though, because
No.
my favorite YouTuber.
I only speak at $3.99, my nigga. You bugging right now.
My boy,
Good price. Who the fuck this dude think you? Hey, Willie, you crazy, bro?
i7-10700K. I got an extra. Just
Bro, you sound like you. No, he said, nah, man. I don't trust it, bro.
I got a motherboard.
It's not like he's trying to lure you into the.
I give this nigga my address. I open the box. He ass naked, bent over in the box. Like I know what's going on with you, bro. You heard how you
I wouldn't
talking?
do that, sir. I would have a hooker in the box for you. I'm just kidding.
Oh, wait a minute, word? Wait a minute, let me send
I
this.
got you, bro.
Okay.
Oh man.
I like what I'm hearing.
Okay, so yeah, Gotham Knights.
Free, I don't know.
Also October. Blandrew.
What's up?
Feel like this is before your time. But Glover is coming to Steam.
No, I played Glover before. It was in the Badland Wonderworld video. Did you not watch it?
I remember Glover.
I did, but I didn't. That video was like what, 50 minutes? I watched like 35
Just so
minutes.
you don't watch this content, BG.
That's not true. I watched 35 minutes of it.
Damn, the video was only like 40 something. You didn't finish it?
Nah, I didn't. I watched most of it though. That's what counts, right?
How did you get that far in the video? I was like, nah, it's not worth it. Like, what the hell?
You finished it, Jack?
Huh?
You finished it?
Yeah,
What?
Appreciate it.
Swear to God, I watched the whole video.
Huh? Shut up. No, you did it.
I watched that video and I watched the what's that bullshit game? Not Xenogears. What is it?
Xenoblade?
Yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles video. I watched both of those videos.
Over 13,000 views right now. Appreciate it.
And I don't even give a fuck about none of them games, and I sat there and watched them because I fuck with Blandrew. BG.
No, I watched his stuff too. Stop this. Listen, I can like a video, but like if I get the gist of it, like maybe.
It took you 34 minutes to get the gist of that video?
No, but like, listen, what I'm saying is whatever he got to say in the last 5 minutes isn't really going to add anything. So I do that in some videos. I click off the last like 5-10 minutes sometimes. Ain't nothing going to happen in the last 5 minutes I need to know about.
By the way, I saw your Horizon video. All I got to say is that my content is superior, but go ahead.
No. See, here's the thing. No, so I'm gonna address this right now. I actually need to say this.
Address it, BG. I'm gonna
address that Horizon review. That's an expedited review. I just want to go on record and say that. Normally,
nigga say he was Russian. Nigga say he was Russian.
no, that's facts. That's facts. No cap. I made that review in an hour and a half. Like edited, like how it edited, what I said, literally an hour. Usually, bare minimum, it takes me like an entire day to actually put together a review. I did that Horizon review in an hour and a half. And in an hour and a half, that's a really good review. That's a really good review.
Am I supposed to be having a competition this year to see who can make the best review and have people vote on it or something?
But I'm too big. There's too many games out. See, here's the thing.
You're scrambling right now, BG.
No, this is facts. I'm talking facts now, Jack. Usually when I have time and there ain't like 5 games out that I want to play, I would take my time and actually make a very thorough and nicely edited review, usually. But bro, look at all these games that's out right now around this time. I said to myself, listen, I ain't about to spend that time editing and putting together no amazing review, even though I could do that. So I created an expedited, rushed one in an hour and a half, got it out. It told people what they needed to know. And that was it. I'm not doing what Blandrew doing now.
I thought it was pretty good.
Thank you. It was for something I threw together.
He's compromised. That's your guess right there. He don't count.
I literally threw that review together. I threw it together.
I think it's good. He covered every base and he said what he was going to cover.
Everything.
Next. He had everything properly labeled, and then he showed that he platinumed the game.
Thank
and
you.
He 100%ed it. And he said,
we don't care about trophies inside the community, though.
Oh, that's tragic.
But the review told you exactly what you needed to know. See, that's what I do. I tell the people what they need to know and what they want to know. There's no unanswered.
Happy.
Yeah, there's no unanswered questions.
There are. This guy sounds excited.
I didn't know you did a Horizon video. I need.
Yeah, you should watch it, Jack. You bastard. Yeah. So there's no unanswered question in my review. So that's the point, Blandrew. But I was like, do I want to spend all day? Putting it together, this review, when I want to be playing games? I said, hell no, I don't. So I made the review.
How long did you say your good reviews usually take you? Like a day?
I usually make it in a day, and then I take another day to refine it. This one, I literally hour and a half at max. Everything took me to do because I was like, I want to play games.
Sacrifice 2 days for a review.
No. I want to play games.
Weeks to get through.
I want to play some games. So I was like, no, I'm not doing this. I need to play some games. But I told myself I'm gonna review every single game I beat this year, because normally there's been times where, listen, I'll beat a game and you won't hear nothing from me no more about it, right? Even though I'll love it, but I'm like, I don't want to do a review because it's probably too late. It's mad, people won't care, but people still be asking for my reviews like a month later. Oh, I'm mad you never reviewed this. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna review it no matter what, even if it's a rushed review. I did the same thing with Sifu. I made a 2-minute Sifu review. Because I'm like, listen, there's other games out I want to play, so I'm gonna do quick reviews. See,
I think the 10-minute mark's pretty good for reviews. Like, you basically have it under like a little bit over 10 minutes, so that's like a good time for a review. You don't have a long drawn out. You just hit the points.
I like long and drawn out reviews.
I like it too,
these little 5-minute reviews IGN and other websites be doing.
But be honest, do you think BG's gonna do like a fucking 30-minute review that's gonna be in detail, like I don't know, like Angry Joe or some shit?
I think my best reviews, like I've done reviews around 20 minutes.
That's a good length.
Yeah,
it's decent length. I like to rather watch like in-depth like critiques and shit. Like,
you want a motherfucker to tear the game down, like.
Yeah. Tear that shit the fuck down. Don't be disrespectful.
Whoa.
You ever be watching these little like 5-hour retrospective videos on absolutely nothing?
Yeah, they be going crazy.
Those are the best videos on YouTube.
He's
some
right.
Of them, they be doing too much on some of them though.
It could just be something stupid like iCarly or something. You be like, I'm interested in this. Let me see what's going on.
I just saw that shit.
Whoa, we not calling.
Yeah, I seen it. I seen somebody put out like a 3-hour video of the Deus Ex Human Revolution. So yeah, they be going crazy.
I wasn't on the decline of SpongeBob. That shit was heat.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
The decline of SpongeBob. No, but SpongeBob did have a decline. He's not lying. There was
that video was fat. He was like after the first movie came out, like the shit they switched the humor up and shit. Like, oh, he's fit. That's crazy. Yeah.
Because it was like intelligent, kind of adult humor before, and now it's just like kind of brain dead child humor.
Yeah, they went to like gross out comedy after the first movie.
Yeah.
Bro, like when Squidward ate his ink. Like he drunk his ink or some shit.
Yeah, that was terrible.
I ain't see that one.
That was terrible.
I was like, what the fuck?
But Steven Hillenburg, the creator, left after the first movie, so that's
and he passed too.
Then he ended up passing.
Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
We should make this a SpongeBob podcast. Fuck gaming, bro.
Oh, facts.
Yeah, just talk about cartoons and rank them and all that.
That'd be heat.
BG would have the worst takes as usual.
I have the best taste in cartoons, sir. What the hell?
All right, we not doing this. All right, Blandrew, move on.
Yeah, let's move on because y'all tripping.
Damn. Blandrew took
Right. Cow and chicken was a
no.
He said it because they ate ass for dinner. That's why he said that.
No. Jack is mad. Jack is mad because I said rocket power's trash, and it is.
You're a dick,
trash.
PG. You are a dick.
Rocket power is so ass, bro.
What cartoon do you like, BG?
Fact.
Nickelodeon, my favorites. Obviously SpongeBob, Danny Phantom, Hey Arnold, just to name a few. The GOAT, like listen.
Move on.
Courage. Well, no, it's Cartoon Network. My bad. Yeah.
You don't even know what channel the fucking shows came.
I realize sometimes I.
Fuck on.
Shut up.
Charlie.
I stopped myself, but yeah, like I said, Hey Arnold, Danny Phantom, Avatar, of course. Yeah, man, listen to Ghosts.
All these late 2000 cartoons. What about 90s, bro?
Foster's Home.
Foster's was okay.
Rugrats.
Rugrats is good. BG didn't mention Rugrats.
Rugrats is good. No, Rugrats is good, but Rugrats left a bad. It left a bad taste in my mouth because of Rugrats All Grown Up. Oh my god, that was terrible.
That's a different show, though.
It's still, but they ruined the legacy.
What you mean? I love
All Grown Up was alright.
You loved All Grown Ups, man. If you don't get out of here,
it was something okay to watch when it was on TV, but I didn't hate it.
I like it. I think
it was terrible.
3 or 4 seasons.
That show was not terrible.
Nah, Danny Phantom was trash.
Wait, BG, what?
You know I didn't want to say that.
Oh my god!
We being real.
Danny Phantom has some of the best like character development in any cartoon. Get out of here, bro. You're insane.
Bro, he used to get his ass beat every episode, dog.
Bro,
one he got his ass beat.
Bro, and because in every season, he actually developed new powers and learned how to use them properly and actually evolved as a character. That's his facts, bro.
He was like Spider-Man. He's Spider-Man basically, bro.
Y'all sleep, man.
Sucking up Ghost in a Pringles can for 30 minutes.
Y'all sleep.
Oh, that's why BG liked it.
But you was found with Ghostbusters though. You was found with Ghostbusters when they did it.
Yes.
Okay. Oh my gosh, it was great, bro.
Chat, they sleep.
Off, though.
Well, BG, did you like As Told by Ginger or no?
Oh, fire!
As Told by Ginger was good. It was really good.
Okay,
it was beyond its time. As Told by Ginger was beyond its time.
As Told by Ginger is superior to Lizzie McGuire.
Oh, you might be.
That's fact.
That's Lizzie McGuire too. You might be right though.
See, here's the thing. At its time, niggas in my school, that was acting like they was too cool to like it's told by Ginger, because you know it's like from the perspective of a teenage girl and what she's going through. I'm like, listen, that show's fire. I don't care. I was saying it when it wasn't cool to say.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
it still hold up pretty well today. Yeah, it was a great show.
Them long ass retrospectives, bro. I just watched one on Ben 10. I was like, damn, this dude was dedicated.
No, I never watched Ben
10 was good. It was good.
I couldn't get in. I like the alien designs, but I could never really.
Didn't they like reboot the show like 3 times?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
2016.
That's the only part I didn't like.
I think there was even a live action series.
Damn, 3 times in 1 year? God damn.
No, I mean they rebooted it completely in 2016.
The other ones, that shit was struggling.
Yeah, the other ones was just he got older, like Alien Force and all that. Yeah, he just got older.
They was trying to, have a new way to make toys and shit. Like Alien Force, he could make the alien super versions of the aliens themselves to sell more toys. And I think Omniverse was like, oh, I flipped my watch and now I have a whole different set of aliens. They just
how the hell how the hell did we get here? This is about Glover. Blandrew, what? Yeah, Glover's coming to Steam. What were your thoughts on Steam, by the way? I mean, on Steam, on Glover, on Glover when I played it.
It was an okay little C tier platformer. It was very unique for its time. It didn't really do a whole lot, like really good, but it was okay. It was like the Billy Hatcher before Billy Hatcher.
I love Billy Hatcher.
Yeah,
and
Billy
the giant
Hatcher.
egg.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Instead of controlling an egg, you were controlling a ball.
I know you love controlling balls.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know what it.
So is this a remake or a remaster?
It's just a remaster. I'm wondering if it's coming to consoles too, though. I hope it's not just a Steam thing.
What's it called? Glover?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I'll check that out. It's like
I remember seeing commercials about it.
Yeah, shit was
I
ham.
got the emulator. I got the emulator for Billy Hatcher, bro. That shit.
You
was
do?
fun
I
as
see
fuck.
it, dog.
Yeah,
Yes,
PC's
sir.
the best place.
It's not, but continue.
No.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Oh man.
I give whatever I want on there.
Also, Nintendo, it's made me mad, has delayed Advance Wars Switch remake because of the, Russian invasion of Ukraine. And, this game's theme is war, so they thought it was okay. They thought it's going to be insensitive to release this game during this time. But I disagree. I don't think they had to do this. I don't think nobody.
They didn't have to, but they just wanted to,
But
somebody told me it's been forever since I played Advance Wars, but somebody told me the game starts with like a Russian group invading another country or something like that.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I understand. Man.
See,
I would say what happened to censorship, but I understand.
Yeah, but I just don't.
It's not censorship. It's just not the time for it right now, I guess, in Nintendo's mind.
My thing is, I don't think nobody was gonna make that connection. Like even when it came out, I don't think so.
Come on.
Especially with Nintendo. Like, listen, if this was PlayStation, oh, absolutely they bringing it up.
Yeah. Niggas would have been mad.
Nintendo, it would have slid right through the metal detector, bro. They wouldn't even known.
I disagree.
Come on, Blandrew. Like, and it's like if this was like a realistic, like photorealistic depiction game. That depicted war, like I would understand, but like Advance Wars, I'm telling you, it would have came out and nobody would have batted an eye. It would have just, went right through the gate, bro. I'm telling you,
you would have been seeing articles. Is Nintendo being insensitive right now? Is now really the time for such a game like this?
This isn't the first time they did this either, because I think the other one came out near 9/11, but it got delayed somewhere else or some shit like that. So it's kind of
I didn't know.
I doubt it.
Yep. They delayed the I think it was the original game when 9/11 happened. They were like, "Oh, we're not releasing this right now. We're gonna wait a little bit."
The only person or the only outlet that would have said something was Kotaku. Everybody else,
nigga, didn't the MotorStorm game flop because of that? Because it came out around the same time as a tsunami, and it was like natural disasters in the game. They was like,
MotorStorm Apocalypse or whatever.
You don't remember that?
I don't think that's why it flopped, but
well, they was blaming that though. They were like, "Oh, that was insensitive that they did that."
They would have got away with it, man. It's Nintendo. I'm telling y'all.
I agree. Until it's like something anti-consumer practice, it's like not that big a deal. You make like the children's version of like elite games. Like who's gonna look that hard at it?
Exactly. All right, but so yeah, it's been delayed, and we don't have a new date. I saw the email. I had it pre-ordered. Saw the email. You know, your Nintendo Switch purchase has been refunded. I was like, yep. I was like, damn. So gotta wait on
Put that money towards Nintendo Switch Sports comes out the same month.
Oh, that's heat.
And it's $39.99 if you decide not to get the physical version.
I actually need to pre-order Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I'm actually gonna play that day one.
Oh my God!
Comes out March 25th. Listen. I'm a Kirby hater. I'm a Kirby hater, but like that gameplay is impressive.
Did you watch the Kirby show?
Kirby right back at you on Foxbox. Absolutely.
Oh, I remember that coming on. I hated that. I hated that show.
Never heard of it.
Because Kirby was fucking boss in that fucking show, man.
I hate it.
I gotta admit.
I hate dumb cartoon.
I was like, oh shit.
I don't know. I felt like that was a dumb cartoon, and like I feel like I remember that show. I don't think Kirby was
like Cow and Chicken. How was that a dumb?
Cow and Chicken fire. Stop it! Don't do this. No Cow and Chicken slander.
Cow and Chicken is pretty good, man.
Most of the '90s Nickelodeon were dumb cartoons, but we liked them.
But from what I remember about that Kirby show, Kirby wasn't even like the main character like that.
It was the kids, and he would rescue them. It was like
exactly. Kirby was just part of the crew, hanging with these other niggas. He wasn't even the main character. Like
that's kind of what Sonic X suffered from too. Yeah, like it was mostly like about the kids and every other Sonic character.
Man, we back on cartoons. Hey, BG, man, we got to switch the podcast.
Oh man, that's our calling.
Switch it,
That's what I'm saying.
We got to talk about the greatness of Ed, Edd n Eddy, dog.
I don't fuck with Ed, Edd n Eddy.
You tripping?
Oh, yeah, you did.
You tripping?
If I wanted to watch three retarded niggas plot on money, I watch Whipper Wheel podcast. I'm not like, come on, man. Come on, man.
BG, mute this nigga.
Jack.
What we really doing?
Jack move. Ain't that your life?
That's what I'm telling you. Exactly. Like, come on, man. It's like niggas putting jawbreakers in their face. Hey, man, them niggas weird, bro.
Ed, Edd n Eddy is one of those timeless things. You could tell how good a cartoon was by like how relevant the memes are now, though. Like there's,
they got a few memes.
There's a SpongeBob meme for like every situation. And Ed, Edd n Eddy has a lot of memes too that are like relevant now, bro.
Hey, that's crazy. I don't see no Danny Phantom memes. That's crazy.
Nah. There's like two of them. There's like two of them.
There's only one. It's like
you can see it too.
Going Ghost. It's that Going Ghost.
Butch Hartman is stealing people's shit. They ain't trying to give him no clout, bro.
Oh, he steal people ideas? I didn't know that.
And there's
he been stealing people.
He did some other weird shit too.
People hate Butch Hartman now.
Real shit. Yeah. I know somebody named Butch I hate, but I ain't know they hated Butch Hartman.
Rocket Power. Hold on, Rocket Power definitely ain't got no memes.
Come on, bro, Raymundo, brother. Come on, you remember when he said that, bro?
Rocket Power definitely.
Come on, BG.
Rocket Power ain't got no memes.
Woogity, woogity, woogity. Come on, BG. You know what that
means?
Ain't
nobody saying woogity, woogity.
I just did, nigga. You know what that means.
All right, my nigga. I want you to be greeting your niggas in Memphis with woogity, woogity.
They were like, Rocket Power, the squid? Yeah, we know you. Yeah.
Bro, I'm literally looking at memes right now, dog. I just looked at the meme. As the ancient Hawaiians to say, the coconut is always sweeter on the tree you can't reach.
Facts.
That's a meme.
I always say that.
Shut up. Get the hell out of here.
But back to Kirby. I'm excited for the game. I like sucking stuff up. As Kirby.
Oh my God.
As Kirby. As Kirby. As Kirby. As Kirby.
Yo, I like this dude.
Hey, whipping pussy. Okay. What the fuck?
Yo,
you a wild turkey for that one.
Hey, don't nobody clip that.
Yes, sir. We need that.
Oh yeah, so Kirby comes out the same day. So these three games come out the same day. Kirby Forgotten Land, Ghostwire Tokyo, and Tiny Tina, the Tiny Tina Borderlands game. All three same day. Insane. So I got a preview code by the way for Ghostwire Tokyo. I've already beaten the game. My impressions for it comes out tomorrow, so stay tuned on the channel. Look out for that.
You already beat the game?
Yeah, already beat the game.
Did you get a code smooth or no?
No.
Hold on, what game you say you already beat?
Ghostwire.
Oh, you said Ghostwire. Yeah.
Was it like 20, 30 hours or something?
You can tune in to the video tomorrow to find out. I'm gonna mention all
Jack,
that.
You could technically play that game too, write and review it.
Oh, I could. Oh man, should I review the game and do a better job than BG? Oh,
yeah,
man.
do it. Put him to shame.
Yeah, do a better job, bro.
I actually
Show
think
exactly what you're talking about.
So here's what I can say. Of course, here's what I can say. y'all know me. I'm not beating a game unless I like it. How much I like it, that's I can't reveal that yet. But y'all know I ain't beating no. I'll drop a game instantly. And like I got a preview code for Deathloop also, and I dropped Deathloop a few hours in. I beat Ghostwire, so that should tell y'all everything y'all need to know. So
Okay, it's a good game.
I would have got that game.
What I will tell you also is it's not gonna. I don't think it'll get nowhere near like that fake. I call it fake acclaim, that fake praise that Deathloop got. But in my opinion, it's way more enjoyable than Deathloop. But it's not gonna get those scores. I can almost guarantee you that. So yeah. But my
Wait, you said it's
preview
not going to get Deathloop scores?
You think
No,
you think it's gonna score higher than Horizon?
No.
I guess it'll be Deathloop scores. Yeah,
Yeah, because what is Deathloop at?
it's like an 80.
Deathloop is 88, 89 maybe.
Yeah, this ain't. I would be surprised if it got, at that, if it was at that, I would be surprised.
So what are you thinking then?
Hey man, y'all asking too many
Well,
questions.
he can't say it here.
I mean, just the general people's opinion on the game. Where do you think the score will land?
I'm on dangerous territory right now, Landry.
Okay.
You might as well not even say it, Dad. You might as well not.
I'm on dangerous territory. Tomorrow, I'm gonna tell y'all everything. Well, within the
tomorrow.
I'm gonna post
embargo.
I'm gonna post BG review score on Twitter, so y'all ain't gotta watch the video. I got y'all.
Well, it's not. No, tomorrow's not the embargo for the reviews. It's previews, so we can't. You're gonna see everybody. Yeah, you're gonna see everybody's previews. We still can't like give a score, and they still have like the strict guidelines. You can only talk about this, but I'm gonna tell you everything you need to know within the guidelines. So yeah, when Kirby and Tiny Tina come out, I'm probably play a little bit of Kirby at first, but I want to beat Tiny Tina first and then go to Kirby.
Why people
That's my
hating
plan.
when you want to play that game, BG?
I don't know, man. Like I've been saying, I'm a Borderlands fan. People think it's weird that
Borderlands or Kirby, Jack.
Borderlands.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've always been a Borderlands fan, but people think I'm weird for looking forward to that game. I don't get it.
You ever versus people, bro, on Borderlands?
No, I haven't.
Oh no. Oh, me and my friend, we do co-op. We decide like we talking shit about whose gear is better, so we just test it out on each other. Go to war.
Hey,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's not really a versus. So that's what y'all do. Okay. Yeah, I don't even like to play co-op in Borderlands. I beat the games. I beat by myself.
Borderlands is a boring fucking
No,
game.
it's not.
Jesus.
No,
It's
it's
great
not.
with co-op. It's great with other
Now,
people.
look.
I
This is coming
tried
from
to
someone
play
that
co-op.
likes
That shit
Borderlands.
was, huh?
I understand what he's saying. Because I play Borderlands, and if you don't like Destiny, you're not gonna like Borderlands. 'Cause everyone's a bullet sponge.
I
You gotta
hate
like-
Destiny, and I love Borderlands.
I don't mind the bullets, but the game is just boring to me. I'm like, yeah, this shit. I don't know. I try to play it co-op and solo. I had more fun playing it solo, but I still didn't have fun. Like, I don't know, man.
The humor wasn't hitting for you.
Nah, man.
I like it.
I don't
Yeah,
like the
so-
art style of it either.
The art style, I could deal with that.
I know. I can understand that, Blandrew. Sometimes, because especially like longer in the game, it's like, you know what? I'm kind of tired of looking at this, like this art style. I've definitely felt that way before. Kind of tired of looking at this art style. I get you. So yeah, Nintendo delays Advance Wars. Let's move on to the PlayStation confirmed production projects, right? Just to go over them. Uncharted movie, that was released. The Last of Us HBO series, that's coming out next year. There's the Ghost of Tsushima movie. We don't know when that's coming out. We don't really have details on that. Twisted Metal is going to be out on Peacock. And a lot of people are like kind of hating on Peacock, but I got to say it's actually a decent streaming service. It's better than decent.
Peacock the other day.
It's I think.
What you watched, that Fresh Prince of Bel-Air remake or whatever?
No, I still haven't watched that.
No, I was watching what I was watching. There's a new show on there.
I'd be watching like Chicago PD and like Chicago Med on there and stuff like that.
You're a dad.
I know they don't never run
You're
that
a
episode for
dad.
that shit.
You're a
Jeez.
dad.
Bro. I watch like not all medical shows, but I love medical shows. I be like House MD, Grey's Anatomy. I like all them joints. So like I've always liked those type of shows.
Is ER on there?
I don't know.
No. Oh, it might be. I don't know.
Do y'all
Yeah, they
think
got
it's a good
WWE
idea?
Network on there too, so it's a cool streaming service.
They merged it.
Yeah, I
Do y'all
think people
it's a
are.
good idea to make all these shows like all their video games like shows. Like, is it really necessary?
It's cross. They look at it as cross promotion. You know, be in different universes, and the games will make the shows popular. The shows will make the games a little bit more popular. That's how they're looking at it. I mean, we'll see how it goes. I mean, Uncharted, as mid as I thought Uncharted was, I think they said is up to 250 million box office.
Wrongfully hating on. Yeah. Good movie.
No, that movie was not. It wasn't trash. Like you said, it's mid, but it wasn't that good, bro. Like
Willie, fall
budget.
back, Willie. Fall back.
No, nigga, I play Uncharted, my nigga. No,
Do you?
It was just not a good. Yeah, you look at my trophies. You looked at my trophies.
No, we're not doing all that.
Yeah,
play Uncharted.
no, you looked at them before. But I just didn't like Drake. He felt like he was Spider-Man. He's saying sorry when he's killing people. He didn't say that.
Drake be doing that in the games. He's like, whoa. And all the other guys.
No, nigga, no. There's a difference between I'm so sorry. No, bro. You don't say sorry, but then
Oh my bad. Oh, you know you do that little corny shit. He always doing that.
Yeah, but like
Drake. He was Spider-Man.
If Uncharted, which is pretty mid, made 250 million box office, then I could see these shows. I mean, and part of that might have been because Tom Holland. I don't think if it wasn't Tom Holland, it might not have even made that. But these other shows.
Mark Wahlberg. Marky Mark.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if anybody running out because of Mark Wahlberg anymore. But yeah, Peacock is a decent streaming service. I think people are just like new to it.
Paramount Plus is good too. People be hating, bro.
People just have it.
Plus solid too.
Yeah, people are just not familiar with it because, the most popular ones are Hulu, Amazon Prime, Netflix. So when they hear about something they haven't tried, they'd be like, huh? But
the best streaming service is HBO Max, though.
Huh?
No, he might be on to something.
Okay, but what do you mean by best? Because the HBO Max user interface is garbage. It's one of the worst.
I don't really agree with that though.
It's
Bro.
not that good, bro. Like, bro,
it's slow. It's slow, but it's all right.
Bro, every time I try to find an episode, it takes me to the behind the scenes, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Nigga, Hulu interface is trash. Amazon Prime interface is trash.
Amazon Prime interface absolutely trash. Yes, no denying that.
That's the worst one by far.
I like,
we go talking about shows and movies.
Hey man, we all of that. We everything. We talk about everything.
Because podcast.
Yes, sir.
I know like people like to, Netflix is the OG, so people like to hate on it. But Netflix has the best user interface. Like it's just the way everything is laid out, bro. It's just perfect. I wouldn't mind if every other like streaming service just copied that layout, bro. And YouTube TV and Netflix has the best user interface. The best.
YouTube TV.
Can we talk about the simple shit like pressing spacebar to pause, pressing F for full screen?
Bro,
you like that. You like that.
Bro, there's simple shit that they be missing. Because which one is it? There's a streaming service, right, where you can't tell what's highlight. You can't tell what you're highlighting or what you're selecting because they don't put like no border around the show that you're selecting. So you can't necessarily even tell.
Oh yeah.
It just what they do is they slightly enlarge the show that you're currently hovering over, but it's like so slightly enlarged, it doesn't look that much bigger than everything else. So you're like, am I hovering over this? Or I'm not sure. I'm like, how did this get past like the testing phase? And you niggas didn't even like understand, like maybe we should put a goddamn colored border around this or some type of like glow so niggas know what they're actually selecting. I'm like, this is simple. I could have told you this shit. So I don't know how like some of these streaming services are like that. But God of War series that was recently announced. That's going to be on Amazon Prime, and Jack and Daxter is apparently getting a movie, and that's everything in production.
Didn't Tom Holland say he wanted to do that to her?
Oh my god! If that man plays Jack.
So did y'all like the Ratchet and Clank movie?
I never watched
it. That shit was garbage, yo.
I never seen it.
It was trash, bro.
Yeah, I never watched it.
Can I ask y'all a
question?
question?
Like that would be easy to not mess up, but
whose approach do y'all think is better to like crossing mediums. Nintendo's how they're making this amusement park, or PlayStation's how they're making
Nintendo.
Yeah, amusement park seems like a better idea.
What would I rather go to an amusement park or watch movies and TV shows? That's
a show could be done.
You would rather watch the movies and TV shows knowing you.
But okay, this is an amusement park. Like what type of what type of rides they really doing and attractions? Like, is the food fire? Is it like actual roller coasters, or just like is it an attraction like a fair? Like what they really doing?
I mean, they're bringing one stateside next year, I think. So find out then.
Because
I'd rather do an amusement park. Create another brand. Give Disney a run for their fucking money. Give us a cool ass ride, roller coaster ride or some shit. Like it's gonna be more expensive than a TV show, but in the long run, it's gonna pay off way the hell more. It's gonna be there for a century at least. It's gonna be.
They're
like
with
Disney.
Universal, right?
Yeah,
I think so.
It's opening in 2023.
Yeah.
If the contracts,
we going?
Yeah.
If it's good, like listen, then yeah, I would probably pick that over a bunch of movies and TV shows, possibly, but it got to be fire. Food got to be fire. Rides got to be fire. All that.
I ain't never heard of a amusement park failing, but I have heard of shows.
They got a real life Mario.
There's definitely some mid.
Race.
There's definitely some mid amusement parks and stuff like
What
that.
would y'all like? What would y'all like to see turn into a show or movie, like any video game?
Uncharted.
Sly
No, they
Cooper.
won't have the budget, but I would say Uncharted.
They just start doing cartoons, bro. This live action shit.
Yeah,
It's not gonna translate for a lot of this shit, yo.
The action was good in Uncharted. I'll say that the action in the movie was good. It was just I didn't like the characterization and shit.
Because God of War, that's gonna be live action, I assume. But like that's one of them that might be better as a animated series.
They need a choreographer for that shit. If you're gonna do like that's an action game, I think with an action game you need to do action movie, get a good choreographer or some shit. Because weapons experts.
Yeah.
You can have that shit take place in 3 locations and make it 8 episodes. As long as the action's good, I think it could win.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So yeah, the first of these we're getting. Well, we already got Uncharted, and the next one we're gonna get is gonna be Last of Us series next year. So looking forward to see how that first episode really is, because I feel like if we hate the first episode, Jack, then we're probably gonna hate everything, because we're not convinced we're still not convinced about Gabriel. What's his name? We're not convinced about none of the main actors.
Are you talking about Pedro Pascal?
Yeah, Pedro Pascal, and then Gabriel Luna is playing his brother, and chick from Game of Thrones playing Ellie. We're not convinced about none of those. So if we don't like him in the first and second episode, it might be rough for us, bruh. It might be rough.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. So WWE 2K22 came out this week, and people seem like some people are surprised because from what I see, most years the WWE games are terrible, and this year it's actually really good from what I'm hearing. So and Legato, you're a wrestling fanatic. You play these WWE games. I'm gonna let you take this over. You break it down for us. What makes this game good. What's your thoughts on it, man?
All right. So first off, the graphics are good. I mean, pretty much all the wrestlers look good. And one of my gripes with the older 2Ks is the face scans were terrible. Like they would have the modern day Undertaker with the same exact face as 2003 Undertaker or 95 Undertaker. They wouldn't even de-age him or make him look younger at all. But this year, like the face scans are on point, lighting, everything, presentation is good. So the graphics cool. Then with showcase mode is really cool. So for y'all that don't know, showcase mode is pretty much like where you go to the events of a wrestler or events of, a certain era, like the Attitude Era or something like that. So this year is Rey Mysterio. So you play through like his most memorable matches. And you got objectives to complete throughout each match. And sometimes when you complete them, they'll transition from you playing in-game to footage of the actual match. So that's like, really dope. I love that. But yeah, it's Rey Mysterio's career. So, it If you like Rey Mysterio or want to know more about him, it's a good like kind of documentary almost of his career. The only small gripe I got with showcase mode is maybe having like one of his matches from his ECW days or even when he was still in Mexico, but that's like a small gripe, but yeah. So then next like career mode, it's changed up. It's called My Raz mode now. And you can have a male and a female character, and they both got completely different storylines on each brand. So, it's NXT, Raw, and SmackDown. So you got storylines on each brand with different storylines for each character. So it's a lot of content on there. The progression system is a lot better than like say 2K20 with all those microtransactions and making you spend money to like upgrade your character faster. It's a lot more simplified in that sense. So it's cool. The voice acting is a little shaky from the main dude. I ain't played as the woman yet, but the main dude is kind of shaky. Some of the wrestlers sound like they ain't really want to do their voice actors or voice acting. Some of the other wrestlers sound good, but yeah. Then you got My Faction mode, which is like my team in 2K. I ain't really gonna be playing that one. It's just microtransaction mode to get wrestlers on your roster and all that. Then you got My GM mode. And this like My GM mode's first appearance since I think the late 2000s or something like that. And it's kind of bare bones. Like you can only have 3 matches per card with no mid-card championship or tag titles. So yeah, I don't know who choice that was. I mean, I understand that they probably going to improve it in future games, but they could have just kept that and put that in 2K23. But yeah, that's it for like the features. I feel like it's a very feature or content heavy game, but the best part about WWE 2K22 is the gameplay. So this by far the most fun 2K game they've ever made. I feel like in the past they tried to make it like a lot like heavy simulation, but this one feels somewhat a tiny bit simulation based, but for the most part it's kind of arcadey. And that's where the fun in wrestling games come in to me.
Thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, it's great. It's great fun. But and they made the controls more simplified, but it's still a skill gap for like those who more experienced and know what they're doing. But you got a completely new strike system. You got square for light attack, X for heavy, circle for grapple, and you can link them combos in different ways for different moves, and it's a lot of different combos. So you can like light, heavy, and then grapple for a combo. And then on the defensive side, you got triangle for a reverse move, and then you can block punches with triangle, and you can also weave punches with R1. And it's the best change in the series to me because it just make the game feel like a regular fighting game in a sense. Like, and then with the striking system, if somebody starts their combo on you, you got a chance to break their combo by guessing the button they're gonna press. So if you press it, you guess it right, you break their combo, reverse the move. But if you guess it wrong, then you can't reverse for the rest of that combo and you're gonna have to eat that. But yeah, so and then they also removed reversal limits. That's a good and a bad thing because it make it fun, like more fun in a sense. But then if you playing online, you playing against somebody who real good, that shit gonna be looking like an AEW match. Like niggas just reversing every single move you do, you reversing every single move they do. So it just kind of get kind of ridiculous. It's really just a game of who can reverse or who can not reverse first, and that's who gonna lose. But yeah, and then they got different play styles for different wrestlers. So Brock Lesnar and John Cena, they powerhouses. Like Bret Hart, he a technician. Steve Austin, a striker, and then like Rey Mysterio is a high flyer. So it's just different feelings for obviously like different matches with different people. So like I played my homie. I was Eddie Guerrero, he was Rey Mysterio. And the way we was flying around the ring, doing moves and shit, it really felt like a WCW cruiserweight match in '98 or whatever. Like that shit was fun. But then it's a completely different feel when we went from Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. Like it felt like two, gigantic niggas like boxing each other or whatever. So I really like the play style. They really feel unique. Like people really actually feel like themselves. But the gripes with the game, the load times is ass. Like when you be trying to create a character, it should be loading every item individually. So yeah, that shit a little long, especially with most every other game on PS5 having extremely fast loading times. That shit kind of, you know, whatever. Then the online kind of broken. I still ain't played a 6-man elimination chamber match. Every time I try to get in the lobby, it'd be like it's disconnecting me from the server or whatever. And then a lot of times I really can't play 2 games in a row online without it disconnecting me. And then I played like a 30-minute ladder match. It was a tag team ladder match. It was fun, but I'm playing it for 30 minutes and nobody could take down the Money in the Bank from the ladder because the shit glitched. So we both just, damn, like, why won't it come down? Why won't it come down? So, and then we just end up lagging out. So, you know. And then, yeah, the reversal system, like I said, you can play online and then nigga just reverse. But overall, man, this is like the best WWE 2K game by far. You know, by far. And it remind me of like them old SmackDown versus Raw, Here Comes the Pain type games. It's not as good as like Here Comes the Pain per se, but I think they got a good foundation with 2K22. And if they keep this shit going, 2K23 could honestly be like the best game in WWE history. It really could. But, you know, but we'll see. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the game.
So here's my thing, right? When they finally, with these annualized games like WWE, right? When they finally get a good template, why does it seem like every year they just reset from scratch instead of like actually taking what they did last year, which was a good year, and just making it better? That's the part I never understand. Because it always seems like it resets.
No, I think they keep changing the engine, though. That's what they keep doing.
Because it's maybe because it seems like every 5 or 6 years, okay, this is the good WWE game. The next game come out and then people will be like, oh, it's absolute trash. It's like a 5, you know, on Metacritic or something like that. So
yeah, I think that, I don't know, maybe some people left the studios or they got less funding for the game. I don't know.
This got a new dev too, though. Because this is made by Visual Concepts. This is made by the same people that make NBA 2K.
Yeah. So before it was Ukes, and then midway through, or I think almost when 2K20 was done, Ukes was done with them, and then Visual Concepts finished the game. So I think that's why 2K20 was so like broken at release, because they was basically finishing something they didn't even develop.
Hardhead said they don't change engines. It's the same engine, Jack. So
I could have sworn they had a Panther engine, and then I remember specifically something called a Panther engine, and then they changed it to something else. I'm talking about like this is like WWE 13. I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
They kept changing the engine. I remember that shit.
Okay. But listen, I'm glad wrestling fans got a good game this year.
You made it sound lit. I don't even play where you make it. Game.
Yes, so sir, I need some commission from WWE.
Take notes, Blanger. Take notes, Blanger.
That was a good review, man. That was a good review. I'm fucking
Take notes on what? How to sell people on a game, make a game sound exciting. I don't even like WWE games, but it sounded good, sir.
You didn't like my triangle strategy breakdown?
No, I didn't.
And look, out of everybody on the pod, I'm the best reviewer on the pod, and second go to Kid Smooth. So shout out to Kid Smooth.
Oh man.
I know it's called Predator Technology. That's what that shit was called, not Panther.
So you recommend this game for like people that don't play wrestling games?
Yeah, I do because like with the strike system, and like I said, the controls are simplified, but it's still kind of deep in a way. So you really could just pick it up and just start playing. Like it's like my homie I was playing with, we game share. He not into wrestling like that. He fell out since like the Attitude Era or whatever. But he just got into it. He don't play WWE like that. He just got into it and was just playing it. So yeah, it's pick up and play with but you can get deep into it. So yeah, I would recommend it to people who not even like deep wrestling fans. Now if you're not like a wrestling fan at all, man, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right. Can I pick classic era wrestlers?
Yeah, they got all the classic era wrestlers, and yeah.
Okay, lit. I'm gonna be generic as hell and play with The Rock.
Yeah, we can play for 200 online. But nah, you go.
Willie got it. He got it.
That Big E guy really broke his neck when he got suplexed on the.
You know what's crazy? I was at that SmackDown. It was in Birmingham, Alabama. I was just there. I was there when he broke his neck. When they brought the stretcher out, I didn't really know if it was like part of the angle or part of the storyline or not, because I didn't pay attention to his landing, but I was like, damn, when I found out a couple minutes later, like he really broke his neck. But yeah, he kind of dude who suplexed him didn't get enough rotation. He didn't toss him over his head enough.
Yeah, that's crazy, because I remember as like a kid when they had the crazy storylines in WWF and E when I was a kid. Like I remember Stone Cold and Booker T fighting in the supermarket. I was like, listen, this supermarket owner about to sue the hell out of both of you niggas. Because as a kid, you thought this joint was like really. I thought it was real. Like these niggas just happened to find each other in a supermarket, which made no sense now as an adult. But I thought that joint was real.
Watching it, like I can't believe they're ruining
I was literally like,
perfectly good milk, Stone Cold. What are you doing?
I was like 10. Oh, when Stone Cold beat up. What did he beat up Vince McMahon in the hospital? I was like, yo, this man is gonna get arrested.
I remember when Boss Man surfed on Big Show father casket at his funeral.
Oh, then he cut up his dog and put it in the food. You remember that shit?
Yeah, that was Al Snow Dog, or I forgot who dog that was.
Yeah, he said he killed the dog and put it in the food.
Man,
made that nigga eat.
Yeah.
I was like, all these niggas is going to jail, bro. Oh man. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Crazy times.
Mm-hmm.
Tom Brady just unretired. What?
Ah, here we go.
Cap.
I don't believe it.
No way. No, this ain't real. Hold on. I gotta open this tweet real quick. Hold on. Wait. These past 2 months, I've realized my place is still on the field and not the stands. That time will come, but it's not now. I love my teammates.
He did.
And I love my supportive family. They make it all possible. I'm coming back for my 23rd season in Tampa. Unfinished business. No!
Yes, sir. Smooth up right now.
I thought we were done with this man.
Oh, it's a chance for my state
that
to get
man really coming back, bro. Damn.
He championship for my state.
I had a feeling that would happen.
Bro, they said the Titans was gonna get Gronk. This nigga ain't going nowhere.
They offered too much money, bro.
Listen,
yeah.
He had to do something crazy for Giselle to agree to this. Let's make that clear, okay? I don't know how this man like finessed her, convinced her to let him do this, but I don't know.
Wait, what I missed? I'm sorry.
Tom Brady unretired, nigga.
Where's he going?
He's staying with the Bucks.
Oh, I thought he was going to the 49ers.
No.
Yeah, that was a rumor.
Bruh, like what did he tell Giselle, bruh? Because you know Giselle's in charge. What did he tell her, bruh? I need to know.
That man really coming
he probably
back.
showed her that contract he signed, that 1 year deal.
That don't mean nothing to her. Giselle will make way more money than Tom Brady.
True.
Imagine being the greatest quarterback in history and your wife make more money than you. That shit is crazy. It's crazy.
What she do? She a model, right?
Yeah, she a model, bro.
Yeah, she a model. Probably entrepreneur, ain't she?
She's a model that I've never heard of, by the way. Like, and she's richer than Tom Brady. I've never heard of this woman. Like, I've never seen her. I never seen her in like nothing.
I seen her in that movie with Queen Latifah and fucking Jimmy Fallon, that Taxi movie.
Oh, Taxi.
Oh.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
The NFC is finally a respectable conference again. Congratulations, Smooth.
Everybody in the NFL right now is like, God damn it, bro, this nigga. Because everybody was happy when he retired. Because
that shit was anticlimactic. He got to win another ring before he leave. You know what I mean?
He was almost
there.
It
was kind of anticlimactic.
You know what I'm saying, bro? He didn't really make a deep playoff run. Like, it wasn't a satisfying ending for team.
Yeah.
He got to come back, bro.
He got to lose in the last minute of the Super Bowl, dog.
Fucks with Tom Brady. Yeah, at least losing the Super Bowl or something to the Titans. Yeah, I fuck with Tom Brady.
To the Browns or something, yeah.
The Browns?
Yes, sir. The Browns. Yes, sir.
This nigga's a Browns. Hey, BG, get this dude out here, bro.
Yes, sir.
What if his last game's against the Patriots, bro? He plays the Super Bowl against his little team, the Patriots.
Yeah, I'm gonna be rooting for Tom Brady at that point.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Fuck the Patriots.
They'll be like, oh shit, this is it. His last game against his own team.
Mac Jones, bum ass. Yeah, man.
Oh man, I can't believe this nigga Tom Brady, dog. This nigga. Oh
yes,
man.
Sir. Yes, sir.
He's still not gonna win. They're gonna get kicked out the playoffs, bro. So you might as well. I don't know why he coming out of retirement, bro. You're not gonna win again, bro. You're not gonna get another ring, fam.
The NFC is very weak though, BG. They might be alright.
Listen, y'all not. What do you mean the West is crazy?
No, the AFC West. You talking about the NFC West?
Oh yeah, my bad. I'm tripping.
Who's scared you in the NFC West?
Nah, you're right. I'm tripping. I was definitely thinking of.
Oh man, Drew Lock's really gonna fucking get us? Like what?
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, that definitely is the AFC. Oh man, yeah, he lucky.
Aaron Rodgers, He got to worry about Roger. What's called might be
do nothing
going?
in
What's
the
called might be
playoffs.
going to the Saints though. They said Deshaun Watson might be going to the Saints. So
Shit, as long as ain't no massage parlors in New Orleans, he's straight.
If I was
I'ma be real.
Deshaun, I would go to the Steelers,
Yeah.
but you know.
I'm gonna be real. If he was coming to my team, he can get all the fucking lewd massages that nigga wants. Fuck it. Yes, sir.
Man. I'm mad they wasted 2 years of this. Has it been 2 years or 1 year?
I think it was 1 year, right? I think
it felt like 2.
A little bit over a year.
Yeah, they wasted a year of my NFL career, and when you in your prime, I would be tight. All right, got to get back to gaming.
Do we though?
We do.
Mm.
All right. Let's go through this real quick. So IGN, right, put out their list of top 10 best open world games. I'm gonna go through these.
That list is trash.
It is trash.
That's where that list came from. Okay.
It is very much. Let me see if I can put it on the screen real quick. It is very much trash.
That's why I thought it was dumb as hell. Okay, good shit.
Yeah, give me 30 seconds. It'll be on screen. But let's start with number 10. Number 10 is Spider-Man Miles Morales.
I don't even agree with that. What the hell?
Yeah, I don't.
Wait,
it's just New York.
It ain't shit to do.
So this is like the last generation, or like
no, just like ever.
Oh hell no.
And listen, I love Spider-Man, but like, what I'm like, what are y'all niggas judging an open world off of? Like, just what's like? It's because it's open. It seems like what do y'all look?
It's nice to look at, but you don't have anything to do. Like,
that's what I'm
walking around. Yeah, looking at shit.
An open world should be based off the content, the density, the freedom, those things. Yeah, and the activities, the content, the density. All that, the freedom, all that stuff. So I'm looking at this. I'm like, how is this
hey,
y'all
BG,
list?
Remember that 20-year-old you had tweeted?
Oh, the weirdo.
Yeah, that's probably who made that list, bro. Or it's like someone who's 20 who made that list.
Oh, the kid who was like, yeah, he was like 20 years old. So all his top 5 games of all time came out like last gen. So because he was really young.
The last 5 years, yeah.
There's not plenty of shit to do with Spider-Man, Miles. Stop that. I had to platinum in 4 days. I beat that game twice in 4 days, 100% 2 times. Like, it's not a lot to do.
So yeah, 10, Spider-Man Miles Morales, 9, Horizon Forbidden West, which I highly agree. It should be on this list. I don't care like where on the list they put it, but Horizon Forbidden West, there's so much to do in that open world. And it's so nicely built. So absolutely belongs on this list. Metal Gear Solid.
I don't agree.
Huh?
Bro, have you played Forbidden West?
Yeah, I own it. I love that game, but
nah, bro. And
it's
you don't.
It's a lot of shit you could do in there.
And you don't think the way the open world is constructed is amazing?
I don't think any game from the last generation within the last 5 years.
Come on, man.
Oh, you want them
stop this? Yeah. You're almost like you're half a Blandrew where you think everything recent is bad or mediocre.
Have you played Morrowind?
He's got that PC game.
I knew he was gonna say
Morrowind.
Have you played Elder Scrolls?
Have you played Sky? Have you played Sky?
I have, and I'm not that impressed. I didn't like those games.
But it set the standard. GTA
what GTA? What? Wait. I want to hear GTA. What?
Any GTA.
What?
Any GTA.
GTA, bro. GTA 5's open world is GTA 5's open world is not that it's not that great.
No, that's cap.
Which one?
I have fun in GTA. I can't say that.
GTA 5 open world is it's definitely not top 3. They have it 3 years. It's definitely not 3.
You can get lost in GTA though. Just driving around doing random shit. You can get lost in them games, bro.
Yeah, you could. So any GTA, put any GTA on that list.
No.
I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
Okay, Assassin's Creed. Fine. What about Assassin's Creed?
No, like
Assassin's Creed set the standard for multiplayer. I mean, for ultimate. Sorry,
it's not a good open world game though. Assassin's Creed is a good is a good game, but it's not because of the open world. Like the early ones are good games, but it's not because of the open world. Like no, I just
Black Flag, my boy Black Flag, Assassin's Creed 3.
That's probably the best one. Maybe.
Come on now, there's no Assassin's Creed game on this list at all.
It's no Assassin's Creed games world is better than Forbidden West to me. So if you're not gonna put Forbidden West on this list, don't put no Assassin's Creed game on this list.
Learn from Assassin's Creed. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, but you can learn from something and do it better though.
Just all I'm saying is if you're gonna say best of all time, you got to put the pro founders.
No, I don't listen. I don't believe.
Not necessarily.
I don't believe just because you do something first that you have to get credit for. If somebody does it better than you, if somebody does it better than you, fuck you. I don't care. Like you're irrelevant now.
The list about the best open world. So who fucking was the founder? Who's proficient in leading the ground?
No, it's not about. It's not about. But it's not about who
it's
did
not
it.
about inspirational or anything.
Yeah, it's who did it.
Executed it the best.
That's what it is for me. Hell yeah, I can still go into an old Elder Scrolls game or an old GTA game and still get lost in that world.
That doesn't
fucking Assassin's Creed,
totally.
But that doesn't. But that doesn't make it the best. We're talking about the best. The best.
So you're gonna choose So how many games from the last 5 years would you choose to put on this list?
Willie, are you done derailing the conversation with this silly rhetoric you're pushing, sir?
Listen, I'm sorry, but the best open world games are probably going to be the most recent ones because of the natural, just the natural benefits they get from technology advancing from consoles.
Yeah.
They're inherently probably going to be better.
If that's what y'all metric is, fine.
What's your metric, sir?
I
nostalgia.
What metric was. Not nostalgia.
Wait, was Xenoblade X on that list?
No, it's not.
Xenoblade's not
Of
on the
course
list.
not.
Well, that's a shame.
Can't you just fly making that game and listen to like horrible rap music?
Stop
It's
that.
a mainstream list, bro. It's a
yeah.
mainstream list.
All right,
All these
so
games are mainstream.
okay, so Metal Gear Solid 5 is on the list. I highly disagree with that. Like
That shit put me to sleep.
that open
and fuck shit. Like, what are we?
that Metal Gear Solid 5 open world is pretty trash, in my
Weren't
opinion.
people mad that it was open world instead of being linear in the first place?
Yes. Everyone.
There's no purpose to
I mean,
being open
at
world.
first people liked it, but then like they were like, "Wait, there's not really much to do here," and I'm like, "Yeah."
Man, the intro to that game was great. The rest of the game,
Oh, yeah.
The first mission was hard. Yeah,
It was a bait and switch.
The rest, no.
Bait and switch,
I
man.
got the fuck out of you. It was like there's like areas where you do shit, attack people, but then in between those areas, there's just an emptiness and the retread of the same exact textures and fucking trees and foliage. If you're in the desert or in the woods, to get to the next element.
Okay, number 7 is Skyrim.
It's deserved. It's whatever.
I'm about to say, I know Willie twerking off that one. Yeah, look.
It's whatever. I don't like Elder Scrolls games, so that's whatever. Number 6 is Fallout New Vegas. They say that's the best Fallout. I don't like Fallout games, so all right, cool. Elden Ring, number 5.
No.
I'm not gonna argue with that.
You're not putting Elden Ring on there, brother?
Yeah, and I just got off Elden Ring. No, I wouldn't.
Whoa.
You really got this thing against like recent games, bruh.
Well, first of all, me playing Elden Ring, I'm in the world. My homeboys are watching me, right? They're like, "What the fuck's the point of this game?" And I was like, "Well, it's hard for me to say because it's like, you kill people, bro. You fight bosses." They're like, "Yeah, but you're just running around. You're not really doing nothing." I'm like, "Okay, that's a good point, but it's hard to explain." But basically, all you're gonna do is run around and you're killing shit, and it's really hard to say, "Yeah, this open world is phenomenal," because what else are you doing? Take away everything that you can kill. What's good about the open world? Like,
That's
play
a good
GTA.
point.
Take away everything that you can kill in GTA. Don't kill nobody. I could literally play GTA for like hours and not kill anyone. I could go on the fucking website on the internet. I could play the little arcade games. I could play pool with somebody. I could play tennis. That's what I define as a great open world game. Like, you can take away something from that open world and it will still be phenomenal to play it.
The reason I disagree with like GTA 5 is because I don't think those activities are really, they give you a whole lot of activities to do. It's the same problem with Red Dead Redemption 2 on this list. And that's at number 4. Red Dead Redemption 2 open world is good to look at and it's nicely structured, but there is nothing fun to do. That open world sucks. It sucks. Like, it's bad, bro.
I agree.
It's good. It's good for like it's good for the missions, the story missions that you do in the game. And it's good because the way they designed it is beautiful and authentic. But what you actually do in the open world that's why that's one of the reasons Red Dead Online is absolutely dead. And people were mad is because just like in the single player offline, there was like almost nothing to do. There's nothing to do in Red Dead Online. That's why it's dead. There's nothing there. It just looks good. It's a painting. That's all Red Dead 2 open world is. It's a painting. I never see nobody bragging like, oh man, I did this in Red Dead 2. I did this. Like nobody talks about it. Like, okay,
the single player though, that open world is fire.
I partly disagree and I partly agree. For this reason, the world's highly interactable. It's built like the real life, so you can interact with a lot of shit. But it's like mundane shit, like hunting and riding the horse. And catching,
but that shit is. They made it fun though. They made it.
I don't
fun.
think so.
Nigga, I was sitting up at all hours of the night, like I gotta catch a fucking beluga whale fish. I gotta see how much it weighs, and yeah, that shit was lit.
Ain't no way you gonna convince me that fishing in GTA is fun. I don't really think fishing in most games are fun.
It's the care and the detail in it. The care and the detail in
Red Dead mini games are amazing, BG. I don't know what you're talking
about. Persona fishing, GTA. Red fishing in games is very therapeutic and fun, BG.
I've never really enjoyed it.
Nigga, Adventure 1, but yes.
Adventure 1, yeah.
Sure. I've never really liked fishing.
No, I have. I would like to go.
I have been fishing in real life. I hated it then too.
Wow, I understand. It's a very chill activity, but I like GTA's Red Dead Redemption. I'm sorry, because like it's a lot of shit you can do, but it's very like mundane stuff. You just have to look carefully.
But it's not even a lot though. Like okay, you can hunt.
That's why I said
you can hunt. You can fish. What was maybe it's a few card games, like what was it, blackjack or cards? Was it?
Yeah, poker.
Oh, that's heat. That's heat. Playing blackjack.
Yeah,
that shit was fun as hell.
That's like,
I learned how to play dominoes.
But
dominoes, fire.
But that's it. Like, bro, come.
What
like,
you mean that's it?
Okay, bro. If you put me in a fictional open world, right? And I understand like Red Dead is kind of grounded, but you put me in a fictional open world, right?
PG.
And you can let me do anything, and you tell me what I get to do is fish and play poke. Like, my nigga, I could do that anyway. Like, what is it?
How do you feel about hunting rats?
Exactly. And when you and your wife do a kickback, y'all probably play blackjack and dominoes. Y'all don't be. What else y'all be doing? Archery.
Bro, I don't want to do that, and I don't want to do that. In a game, bro.
It's simulating real life. It's
but
like
it's not fun. It's not good. It doesn't make the open world better. I'll give you an example, right? I'll give you an example, right? Okay, for example, Ghost of Tsushima. Like that's not the best open world either. But Ghost of Tsushima had some decent, pretty cool challenges that I probably wouldn't be able to.
Cutting bamboo.
But they had archery challenges in the DLC that I probably wouldn't be able to do in real life. I'm not looking to do some mundane shit I could do in real life in a video game, my nigga. That's not what I'm looking for. Like you can't give me an open world and give me boring everyday stuff niggas do literally in real life every day and be like, oh, this is what we're offering. Like, that's whack.
But if that's the goal of the game is to simulate real life, how you can go to a comedy show in GTA 4 and 5 or GTA 4. That simulates real life. Hanging out with friends. I know you're not too familiar with wanting friends.
That joint whack, bro.
This shit you can do it in real life. That's why it's cool. Playing pool and shit like that.
So you ain't like doing karaoke on Sleeping Dogs?
Oh, that was fire.
No. Oh, listen, all that joint, like when niggas used to go to the strip club in GTA, Vice City and San Andreas, I'm like, that joint. Bro, I've been to the strip club in real life.
I did have friends.
I've been to the strip club in real life. That joint.
Nintendo Ultra went to the strip club in GTA 5 on launch day. I swear this nigga was in there for like 9 straight hours, bro. This shit was crazy. Like, I went to sleep and then I woke up and said he was still in the strip. I'm like, yo.
Take the stripper home, bro.
Hold on, what? We talking about the game. You still talking about the game, right?
I'm talking about the game. I'm talking about the game, bro.
Okay.
It was because it's like I said, when you get lost in GTA, it's like a lot of shit you do to get lost. Like if you go to the strip club, you could take the stripper home and build a relationship and a friend. You know, shit like a friend, wink, wink.
This nigga's like a lot of neat shit. All right, BG might got a point.
The thing about people need to people need to realize, and they need to come to an acceptance that the shit they give you to do in a lot of GTA games and Red Dead games, they're chores. They're not activities.
Nigga, life is a chore, nigga. What the
even the missions, but this is a video game, my nigga. If you want to get me to do a chore in a video game, bro, you at least have to design it in a fun way.
That's why you don't like Persona shit and
but
like that.
You gotta realize, like, look, in a lot of these open world games, what we're doing at the core is some regular shit, but how they design it is what spices it up and makes it fun. They don't try to make this shit fun. It's dry as hell and it's a chore and it's boring. Red Dead 2 is literally the chore of a game. I've done more chores in Red Dead than I do in real life, bro. Like, that's a fact. It's a chore to play that game. I like it, but it's a chore, my nigga. Everything about that game is a chore.
So what would be your favorite open world game?
It's not like you like Horizon a lot, and I was gonna ask
EG,
him.
it sounds like a game like Yakuza's right up your ass.
Yeah,
it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't be. It's
a game like what? I didn't hear you.
He said
Yakuza, because like
no, these niggas talk too much, and it's a little bit boring.
He don't like games to mimic real life. That's why he like playing like machine striking racing fucking machines in Horizon.
Bro, yeah. I mean, listen. Yes, because Horizon gives me all the activities in Horizon, which are a lot of them. It's shit I would never do in real life.
You don't like realistic games that simulate things. That's what you're saying.
But
my boy, you can horse race in Red Dead Redemption. You can horse race. So you can.
Bro, them shits is dry, bro. Them shits is dry, bro.
So take away killing machines. Take away killing machines. Like, we're going by my philosophy then. Take away killing machines and killing shit. What can you do in Horizon that makes the open world?
Are you serious, bro? Bro, you want me to get the list? I literally have a list.
I'm not that deep in Horizon.
Okay, let me open up the list, because there's so much shit in Horizon to do. I had to write it down, my nigga. So hold on, let me open up the list. I have a list. Here are the activities in Horizon Forbidden West: machine strike, salvage contracts, hunting grounds, melee pits, vista puzzle points, relic ruin puzzles, gauntlet races, survey drones, arena battles, rebel camps, cauldrons, and there's a ton of like task, errands, and other side quests, which have nothing to do with the main game. Nothing.
Well, 3 or 4 of those do have something to do with killing machines.
But I'm saying a lot of them have nothing.
No, that's right. That's true.
Yeah,
and a bunch of these have nothing to do with machines. That's my point. Like, it's not killing.
But you list a couple of them, but Red Dead Redemption has side
but a bunch of them have nothing to do with like killing. That's what I'm saying.
Encounters and random encounters. So Red Dead Redemption has a lot of that too, like random encounters and stuff. Like,
bro,
not every mission in Red Dead is killing. I'm just saying. I'm just taking out killing. I'm just taking out anything. So don't think I'm against killing anything in an open world game. I was just saying take away anything from an open world game, and is it still as great as you think it is? Like, take out anything. It doesn't matter.
One day, my brothers and sisters will be free from the shackles of GTA and Red Dead games and just realize that these games are chores sometimes.
So you think Horizon got the best open world ever?
No, no, I'm not saying that. But it's absolutely better than Red Dead, better than GTA. Absolutely.
That's cap.
Absolutely, without a doubt.
Horizon yet. I ain't played it yet.
I don't know.
I can't even really.
I've been playing a lot of Horizon, but not as much as Elden Ring. But I do love Horizon's game, and I think it's better than Elden Ring. But the open world, if we're talking about best of all time, no.
Red Dead 2 had me hooked, man.
I think it's like I said, I base it mainly on what they offer you to do in the world, not how it looks, not how like not even necessarily how the main game goes. Like, when I'm not on a mission and I'm just out in the world, what do you offer me? That's like how I judge an open world. The density, the activities, all the stuff I can actually do.
Like the random encounters, which I think Horizon got this from a Red Dead, like the random encounters you do and re-meet people in certain settlements. That shit was dope, bro. You don't think so?
I like the random encounters. Listen, I like Red Dead 1 way more than 2. I'm just so
the story, I can agree with that. But the overall game,
yes, the overall game, I like Red Dead 1 way better.
You might be right.
So
Red Dead
like
1
that, Red Dead 1 is one of the rare games. Like, I give that game a perfect 10. Like, that game is as close to flawless as like you could get. Like,
you might be right about that. I ain't gonna hold you.
So that's my stance on that. Number 2 was The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Y'all know I don't like Witcher games.
It shouldn't be on there. It should not be on there. And I love Witcher 3. It's one of the best.
Now, why shouldn't this be on there? You got to name 10 games you think should be on there, brother.
I agree with it. Any Rockstar game I would agree with. A Fallout game, any Bethesda game I would agree with. I mean, I wouldn't choose Skyrim, but As far as reason why Witcher is really because like take away the killing. Like, what are you doing? Like,
oh my goodness.
take away something.
I get what he's saying though. He's saying it still go back to the main mechanic of the game. Like
you know what I think this list is?
Yeah.
This list is really the best games that just happen to also be open world.
Yeah.
This list is not the best game. This is not the best games that they're not the best open worlds in games. That's what this is.
I only think Metal Gear Solid 5 and Spider-Man are the only two like questionable games here. Everything else I can understand.
Why is Breath of the Wild on here?
Stop this, Jack.
Yeah,
no, seriously, Blanger, I want you to run it down. Give me a quick synopsis, man. Why would you put Breath of the Wild on this list?
Because it doesn't tell me what to do. Lets me play who I want to play.
That, and it's also like there's a lot of things mechanically that this game is doing very well. Like everything you do in this game is interactable, from going to a different environment to freezing to death. Like you could be in like a little lightning storm or something, and then you could be wearing like what do you call it, armor. Take that off, you can use it as an attack. Like just taking off your breastplate and throwing it at an enemy in a lightning storm would be enough to kill them. And then there's a lot of secret locations in this game. There's a lot of, there's just a lot of stuff to do here. It's really fun.
I'm not mad at Breath of the Wild being on here. Like I don't like,
but it should be number 10.
Like I don't like Breath of the Wild, right? But what the things I see people do in this game, that it's not even like activities, it's stuff that they just made possible for you to do. I'm okay with it being on this list, even though I don't like it. It's because like Breath of the Wild is literally just people figuring out like the physics. Like the physics allow you to do this, and it just snowballs from there. So I'm not mad at this. Like I agree with Breath of the Wild. I don't know if I wouldn't probably put it at number 1, but it definitely belongs on this list. But
yeah, I put it in number 10.
So Wiz, as a game that's not all about violence like Breath of the Wild, what do you think about this? You take away the killing, and Breath of the Wild is still great.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking it should be on the list.
Oh, okay.
Probably. I mean, I played it at my friend's place, so I don't have enough to put a full input on it. So that's why I was like, on number 10 is good enough for me. I've like when I played it was probably like a couple hours, and I thought it was cool. I just didn't like the weapon degradation system, and I thought it was cool. You could like fall and go instantly to the final boss. I tried to do that for a couple hours.
See, that's the stuff I love, is like the little survivability aspects of the game, from being in a certain location with the wrong armor type, from it raining and you can no longer climb, so you have to find different ways to get around to reach your location and things like that. Like even your weapons breaking, I thought was really cool. Then you'd have to find some other unique way to try to kill an enemy.
That jalapeno shit, I learned about that. I just like, I mean, I heard this game lets you do what the fuck you want to do. So if I eat this jalapeno when I'm cold, and it worked, and I was like, oh yeah, nice. Link got to get some hands though, bro. He got to get some hands.
And that's why Metal Gear Solid 3 is the best Metal Gear game, because it has that level of interactivity, even though it's not open world, but it lets you do all that type of shit though.
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 3 was greatness. It was greatness.
But the games that should absolutely not be on this list, MGS5 absolutely should not be on this list at all. Spider-Man, I'm gonna have to kick that off this list. I'm sure we can find a better game than that for open world.
I said leave Elden Ring there.
We're really trying to get canceled, man. You can't say nothing bad about Elden Ring, my guy.
Cancel me, bro. Cancel me.
But I understand what he's saying with I understand what he's saying with Elden Ring, because once again, Elden Ring is just a really good game that happens to be in an open world. It's not the best open world itself.
People have been telling me they played that game for like 100+ hours, and they're still finding like new little locations hidden off in the land that you can just find from like wandering underground or something crazy. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I'd have to check it out for myself.
But like I said, you could literally put an Elder Scrolls game on there and do the same exact shit, and you wouldn't have to kill anything. You could just do all sorts of different shit. Same with GTA. Same with Horizon. You don't have to kill shit. You could take away one activity and not do it for a whole day.
So that was their list, and IGN don't know what the hell they're talking about.
They never do. You can't spell ignorant without IGN.
I think Far Cry could have been on there, one of the Far Cries.
That's what. Yeah, that's true too. Because you could do a lot of that shit, like especially like Far Cry 2 and all that.
Far Cry 3,
Far Cry 3, my favorite.
I would put 3 on there.
Yeah, malaria.
3,
You can get all the and shit. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Any Far Cry after that? No, but Far Cry 3, I would definitely put on that list.
Oh yeah, definitely Far Cry.
Yeah, that'd be on mine.
Yeah.
Basically, we need at least one Ubisoft game, one fucking Bethesda game, one Rockstar game on that list. We're set.
Monolith Soft.
All right. Now,
One or X would have been a good spot too.
All right. Now let's talk about so Twitter, you know, every once in a while people on Twitter want to have stupid arguments. Now they decided to debate about what's an RPG and what's not. Because people, I guess.
Oh my god, brother!
I guess people have
for this one.
People have
Horizon again.
People have very stupid and dumb purist views on what's an RPG and what's not. So I mean, I don't want to only focus on Horizon. I'm gonna throw out some maybe obvious and some that straddle the line. Some games, y'all, you know, say if it's an RPG or if it's not. Right? Let me see what we got. Scarlet Nexus.
Never played it.
Action RPG.
Okay.
So that's a yes. Action RPG.
So that's a yes?
Yeah, Japanese action RPG.
Okay. Middle-earth Shadow of War.
RPG.
Yes.
Action game.
RPG.
Action RPG.
Action game. Well,
Okay.
fine. Action RPG. Fine. Action RPG.
Okay. Yakuza.
Yes.
Which one?
Action game.
Which one?
Action game.
Kiwami.
Yeah, I consider it to be a beat 'em up.
Yeah, it's a beat 'em up.
So it's not an RPG to you, it's a beat 'em up.
Consider Yakuza an RPG?
Wait.
What about Like a Dragon? What about that?
Yeah, because like a
Dragon,
Dragon. Like a Dragon. Is
Well, not Like a Dragon, the other ones, the other ones.
No, I would consider the other ones beat 'em ups.
Not really, no.
Wow, I thought those was RPGs.
No.
That's interesting.
See,
I mean, you
people-
can like level up like your character to like learn new abilities and stuff, but you can do that.
No,
in, like,
Yakuza is an RPG. It is.
Hold up! I will not stand for Yakuza slander. I'm sorry I had to jump in.
it's not slander. I'm just saying it's not.
No. Yakuza is definitely an RPG if you play it right. Yakuza is 100% an action RPG. Do not.
That's what I just. Yeah,
Tell them niggas, dog.
I don't.
There you go.
No, it's
it's an action game.
About it. Yes, no. An action game would be like Devil May Cry. It's
Let's
not
look up Yakuza and see what they describe.
I call it a hack and slash. I call it a hack and slash.
Yeah, that's what really matters to me. Like whatever the people who made it say it is, I'll just be like, yeah, you got it.
Yeah,
all right.
They lie every day. They lie every day. B.
The recent Assassin's Creed games.
RPGs.
Can I clarify my answer? Look.
Hey, go ahead.
It's an RPG, but it's only an RPG for the sake of money. Like I'm just like, yo, if you could pay your way to fucking level up or get boosters or some shit, I think it's fraudulent. So yeah, it's an RPG in the sense, yeah, you got the numerical stuff, but it's just for the money, bro. I don't consider it a real RPG.
Yakuza is considered an RPG. It's considered an action adventure beat 'em up role playing game. There you go.
Okay. I mean, because if Kingdom Hearts can be considered an action RPG, so is Yakuza. I think
most of these games is really like
beat 'em up sense.
A lot of third-person action adventure games are damn near like considered action RPGs at this point. If we being real though, like I don't know why people if people try to downplay certain games, oh that's not an RPG. Like they've been doing it with Horizon for some odd reason. You know, niggas is
Okay, so let me throw out an obvious one. Witcher 3.
RPG.
RPG.
It's RPG. It's an action RPG.
Nigga, you have to think about that one?
Because
hey, what's going on, man?
No, you know people that would argue against Witcher 3 being an RPG, but
because the reason being is your story. You can affect the gameplay. Like you can whatever your choices are, change what the game's gonna be. Even though it has just typical action RPG shit in it, you literally can change like the way you interact, like dialogue options or gameplay options. It changes the story.
But by that logic, though, if you use that logic, that means that Final Fantasy VII isn't an RPG because you don't have dialogue choices or an ability to affect the world.
saying.
But
an RPG. Yeah,
but that was before the era where everyone put RPG into their stuff, like RPG elements. Final Fantasy followed the traditional RPG elements of having a mage and all the other shit, and people that have powers and turn-based stuff. But nowadays, you got to put RPG elements into your game to make it more entertaining.
Borderlands.
Yes.
That's an RPG.
Yes.
But there were Japanese games that did stuff like The Witcher that existed before The Witcher. Like Shin Megami Tensei has multiple endings where you can affect the world, but people consider that a Japanese RPG, but not a Western RPG, even though it has Western RPG elements. Like the classification is just It's just a dick measuring contest at the end of the day. It doesn't matter. It's an RPG, just action or turn based or whatever.
I never
Wiz,
played. What's up?
Borderlands. I just want to know your answer on Borderlands.
Oh, Borderlands. Oh yeah, I consider more of a hybrid, but it's like a shooter RPG.
Oh yeah, games can have two different genres, and also
Yeah,
I
they
gotta
can have
say,
multiple.
I gotta address something that Slow-Mo said, and I agree with him. When this RPG conversation came up, people kept saying, well, if you can make decisions and it changes something in the game, it's an RPG. Or if the game got multiple endings, right? And this is about Horizon, right? In Horizon, you can choose to kill certain characters, and it affects the story in some type of way. It ain't no grand changing, but it's still like you make decisions in that fucking game. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I want you to add a game to this list, BG. Is Mafia 3 an RPG? I need to know this. Because it has multiple endings. It has like 3 or 4 endings. You can kill characters, main characters. You can kill every main character if you wanted to. And you have leveling up. You dictate who runs what. Is that an RPG? Like what we like? I'm trying to figure out, man.
Because people have these loose definitions, and then
that's what I'm saying.
It works against them, and then they try to be like uptight about it. Monster Hunter.
Yeah,
No.
RPG.
No.
I thought that was an RPG. Well, I never got into Monster Hunter world that deep, but I thought it was an RPG because everyone plays differently.
Hold up.
Like I feel
Why
like
is it not an RPG, Blandrew?
It's just a game about hunting monsters. That's all it is.
Let's see here, Monster Hunter. I'm gonna see what they classify.
To be honest with you, I would give Monster Hunter like its own genre. I don't consider it to be an RPG.
It says action role playing game. That's the definition. Action role playing.
Yeah, an action role playing game. Yeah, like
that's what they say.
Yeah, my key ingredients for an RPG is like if my game experience can be different from yours, like from the technical aspect all the way to how we play. Like I feel like with a game like Horizon, everyone's gonna always be using a bow and arrow. They're always gonna be aiming for parts and stuff like that. It's just how you get to that goal of doing it. Witcher, it kind of loosely is on that, but the thing is, our story experiences will always be different. Our powers are gonna be different from how we use our powers. Like some people have a flamethrower with their fucking fire attack. Some people, like I didn't have fucking Siri in my life, but some people did have Siri in their life. That's why I consider an RPG. Like gameplay and story could be drastically different from someone else's.
So basically, like Kingdom Hearts wouldn't be an RPG to you.
But it is an
action game.
Yeah, people consider Kingdom Hearts an RPG.
Okay.
It is an action RPG.
There you go.
So
Yeah, it's
okay,
an action
so
RPG. It's a hybrid. It's a hybrid, but
okay, so Ghost of Tsushima, you make decisions that actually change the end of the story.
I don't think Ghost of Tsushima.
I don't think it is either, but I'm just going by the logic. If
I mean, yeah, by people's logic, you can change. Yeah, it has multiple endings, and you can kill certain characters. Yeah, I mean, by their logic, yeah.
Oh, another point about Kingdom Hearts, you can actually just play magic build. Because I mean, I always do physical combat shit. My homie always does magic, and our bars and health look completely different. Always play Kingdom Hearts together.
Near Automata.
Bars and health in Kingdom Hearts tend to look different based off of the difficulty you play on. Because if you play on normal through hard, your health bar will always be the same. It's only when you play on critical when they cut your health in half.
So what do y'all say about Near Automata?
That's an RPG.
Well, action.
RPG.
Yeah, action RPG.
Action RPG.
I would say that the Platinum Games one seems more action than RPG to me.
This website does consider Ghost of Tsushima an RPG, by the way.
No, Square
What about the original
went out of
Nier?
their way. Square went out of their way to make sure that Platinum made that an action RPG. Like you can look in the development of that game.
Okay, so here's another one, and I googled a whole bunch of lists, and this game was on multiple lists. So that's the only reason I'm putting it out there. Breath of the Wild.
No,
it's an action game. I mean, it's an adventure game.
It's like the ultimate adventure game, but I wouldn't consider it an RPG.
I didn't play it, so I wouldn't know.
Yo, remember that era when they were comparing Breath of the Wild to Horizon to Nier Automata, and I'm just like, why? These games are nowhere near the same.
Somebody say NBA 2K. NBA 2K is definitely an RPG. Absolutely.
No, bro. Is it? Really?
I'm telling Madden and NBA 2K are fucking RPGs, bro. Because they have abilities for characters now. You have specific abilities. You could sometimes swap them out and all that. Hell yeah, badges and shit.
You can choose your story. You can choose your response.
Yeah, I consider that shit RPG. Definitely, absolutely.
Yeah, it is.
Oh
But
shit!
if you go by my metric,
A sport.
If you go by my
Hey, that's a new
metric,
genre. A sport RPG.
I'm
can-
telling you, bro. I'm telling you, man.
But can you pay to upgrade your character?
Absolutely.
Yes,
Then I don't
sir.
consider it RPG on my book. It's just RPG for the fucking money to get.
Oh
people.
yeah,
That's
of course.
facts.
That's why they added all that shit. Superstar abilities and X factors and bro. If you go and look at Madden and certain attributes, certain characters, you'd be like, when the fuck they start doing this? Like that shit's ridiculous.
Okay, and there's a bunch of others I couldn't name, but now that we've said like the majority of those are RPGs, Horizon.
Yes, it's an action RPG.
Or action
Absolutely.
RPG. Or action RPG. But I
So
say this one's more of an RPG, but it's still an action game to me.
So it's just weird to me. Why did this RPG like gatekeeping suddenly only come up for Horizon? I never understood that, because there's a whole bunch of games that have been referred to RPGs that straddled the line and were big, quote unquote, barely RPGs, but nobody ever debated them being RPGs.
You know
So
what
why
it
did
is?
this come up with Horizon?
I know what it is. I know this whole, because if we talking about the term RPG, depending on how loosely you define it, damn near every single game in existence can be classified as one, right? Depending on how literal you take the term. I think the issue is people action RPG to a traditional. When people say RPG, they think of JRPGs, traditional turn-based shit like that, right? But now we got shit like action RPGs, Western RPGs, CRPGs. It's so many different fucking classifications. Like a lot of games are going to eventually fall under most of these definitions. You see what I'm saying? So like, I don't know why people try so hard to act like Horizon is something. And being classified as an RPG ain't even like a boastful thing, right? Like, I don't know why people act like you get extra stripes for being classified as that. So
I think
I don't know what the fuck wrong with people.
I think that's the biggest case here. People do think you get more brownie points for being classified as an RPG.
I guess so.
Definitely.
People are trying hard to push Breath of the Wild to be in an RPG, and I'm like, it's not, but it's an amazing game with or without the
I would
RPG
consider a
label on it.
survival. I would definitely consider a survival
See,
for a
because
RPG.
here's the thing, right? If somebody said Zero Dawn isn't really an RPG, you know what? I'm not exactly going to disagree with that. I would say Zero Dawn is an action game with RPG elements, but Forbidden West, that is a full-on RPG. Full on, bro.
Yeah,
it's very different. Just
wait, so then do you consider something like Uncharted to be a platformer?
Yes.
To a certain extent, yeah.
It's a major core in that game. Like, yo, I would argue that like 20 to 30% of that game, you're probably platforming.
So if somebody was to come up to me and be like, why aren't you playing Uncharted? You love platformers. I'm like, what the?
That's a different type of platformer, though. Like,
look,
God of War got a lot of fucking platforming and puzzle solving. Like, you could consider that
action
one.
adventure game. Action adventure game covers that whole entire basis. If you're
Pretty
doing
much,
a whole
pretty
array of things to get to an objective, action adventure covers it all.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, the platforming in Uncharted is also not good, if we're being real. Like
it's serviceable, man.
It's one of the things, honestly, like I kind of hated that part of the game.
Nigga, Uncharted got better platforming than Horizon. Let's talk about that. Shit. I'd rather do the platforming than Uncharted.
It works better in Uncharted. Yes.
That's my point.
But my problem is like with Uncharted, they tried to make platforming like this huge core part of the game. I don't think like they really try to make platforming like this integral part of Horizon as much. I don't think so. No, I don't. I really don't think so.
You gotta scale every mountain you come across.
do.
What are you doing?
You do, but
Are
like,
there
okay.
platform specific levels in the game?
Nigga,
but here's the thing, right?
You got to climb up the.
But here's what I'm saying, right? With when they make Uncharted, I feel like they make the platforming. How do I put this? Like in Horizon, platforming is a means to an end. This is only here.
Platforming is one of the main pillars of the gameplay.
But in Horizon, I feel like it's a means to an end. Literally, you are only doing this to get from here to there. And Uncharted, I feel like they make it its own thing. Like this is actually a
That's
major gameplay part. That's
because it's linear though. But if Horizon was as linear as Uncharted, you would be doing way more platforming than Horizon. Horrible.
Yeah, all I'm saying is Uncharted. They make it this huge thing, and they try to like force you through it like it's this experience. Like they really make it like try to make it this experience platforming part in Uncharted. In Horizon, it's just you just got to get from here to there. They don't make it this like core experience part of the game.
And
Like I just
technically,
don't
it's
feel like they do
optional.
that.
Being an open world game, it's optional. You could probably swim around obstacles. I'm assuming swim around
Nah,
obstacles. Or
not
fly
all
to
that
it.
shit. Some of that shit you have
Not all
to
of it.
you have to climb to a lot of that stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, I just
I'm not far yet. Well, let me ask
yeah
you guys
like
this: Do y'all consider Spider-Man a platformer, a platforming game?
Not
He
really.
is jumping.
no,
You're
Not
trying to
really.
jump
That's
around.
that's action adventure, but I don't consider it platforming.
Nah, I
Not
was
really.
just throwing a wrench in there, monkey's paw.
no,
See what
not
y'all
really.
thought.
I wouldn't. All right. Yeah, just wanted to talk about that. I think that
You talking about that tweet that was on Twitter, right?
yeah.
But that's my
Yeah.
problem with this tweet, right? If he would have just said what he said and put out he tried to. You could tell he was trying to discredit some shit because you see he threw Tetris in there. Like, come on, bro. How you gonna
Yeah.
throw Tetris in there with Horizon? Like, bro, you just being a dickhead at this point, bro. Like, people can't never
Yeah.
have genuine conversations about games. There's always got to be some sneak diss and stupid shit. By the way, Tetris is a classic game. By the way, shout out to Tetris.
Yeah, people either got to go all the way one way or all the way the other. They just can't just stay in the middle.
If you had just said that Horizon isn't like a traditional Western RPG, then yeah, but it is an RPG, just an action RPG. Like there is a difference. I don't see. Like that's all you had to say.
Yeah.
A lot of these people don't even be playing these damn games. They just be tweeting about them.
Exactly. That's the main thing.
Yeah, it's just this weird obsession to keep, I guess, the purest form of RPGs. I'm like, all right, bro, y'all got it.
It's just like I said. I just think if my experience is different from your experience, like I can make it different, then that's what considers an RPG to me. Like, you know.
I mean, but
that's a defining feature of RPG.
Any game.
You said what?
I was like, can't you technically like make your experience different from anyone's in a game though? Like just off
like The Witcher,
playing it differently.
That's a good point.
Like The Witcher, I literally can carry the story. If you don't kill I think it's Ioveth, the rival Witcher in Witcher 2, he shows up in The Witcher 3 as an ally. You know what I'm saying? Like your story and your decisions carry over from those 3 games. You know?
I mean, like I said,
throughout The Witcher carry to the end.
But then like Final Fantasy 7, like, can you stop fuckers in the Aerith from dying or
no, you can't.
Nope.
But like I said, that's my era before RPG Elm was put in every single game. You still had stat choices.
But these are like some of the starting RPGs though.
You said there.
Yeah, if you had somebody name an RPG, that's one of them they would bring up.
Exactly.
Final Fantasy.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 7 specifically, but any Final Fantasy really. But
yeah, I wouldn't disagree with Final Fantasy because that's like I said, it's from my era where there was no RPG elements put in every single game, and it was traditional classes and stuff. Like it didn't have to be a mage always. There could be mage type classes. That's all I'm saying.
I see what you're saying. I get you.
Yeah.
I mean, but like the way you describe that is just something that's exclusive to like how Western RPGs are developed. That doesn't encompass like an entire RPG genre because like I said, like Kingdom Hearts is an RPG and that came out in 2002. So it's not like a catch-all term for every single game that's an RPG.
Remember at the beginning of the game of Kingdom Hearts? I'm more familiar with Kingdom Hearts 1, but I do know where Kingdom Hearts 2. But remember at the beginning of the game how you would make choices? They were basic
and those choices do not matter.
Yeah, they don't. They don't.
They do not matter.
They don't matter?
No,
not really. Not in the grand scheme of things. They really don't.
I've spent like over 1,000 hours in the Kingdom Hearts series. They do not matter.
Yeah, they don't.
I guess like I'm just saying, level up difference that matters for me. Shit, I level up faster.
No, because when you get to the final level, regardless of which choice you pick, you get all the abilities the same. You just get the abilities at different levels, but the experience will still be the same. You still get everything.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Next topic. Microsoft was the #1 publisher based off Metacritic scores last year.
Yeah.
Last year.
Microsoft. I still call bullshit.
I've said on multiple occasions that Xbox had the best what was I saying that people kept challenging? I said Xbox had the best year last year. 2021 was the year of Xbox, and yeah, so that only proves it. And then there's no way, numbers don't lie. So and everybody's favorite tool, which is Metacritic, that no, that's the only way. I don't know how else to put it, but yeah, they had a pretty good year. A lot of good games released with great Metascores, and hopefully they can find a way to repeat that this year.
No, that's not happening.
Why not?
I think as whole
with what games?
Bullshit.
Crossfire X.
Nothing. Well, we're only in the first half. Remember, like you guys said, all their games came out in the second half last year, and they still did it.
Y'all had some.
We got Tunic this month.
What am I, Jack?
You're missing out on a key component, the human element. Xbox is a media darling right now. Everybody, everybody loves an underdog. I love an underdog. Hell, you root for the small guy, right? And Xbox have been, for lack of a better term, been getting their shit pushed in for the better part of the last 20 so years in the gaming industry. It's just, by way of sales, by way of games, by way of reviews, by way of customer support. So now, right, Wait T3, all that Wait T3 shit, they start, copy studio. They got like 32 studios now. They were all for crossplay. They were all for everybody should be. If you're missing a nub, if you're retarded like Kiss Move, you can play a game anyway, right? They was always on that type shit. So now, it's the little guy's turn. So yeah, of course they're gonna have better Metacritic scores than Sony going forward for the foreseeable future. I don't give a fuck what Sony. Sony could come out with a game where God is telling you the meaning of life, motherfucker, on PS Plus. That shit is getting a 0. Okay, it don't matter what your grandma could make a fucking game with some baked cookies in that motherfucker. It does not matter. Okay, it don't matter what Xbox come out with. They're gonna win. Okay. Shout out to Xbox.
People do want Xbox to win. I get that, right? But I don't think it's like that, Jack. Okay. Look, because PlayStation games are still getting critically acclaimed, right? Listen, I don't know. I just don't know how they're gonna do that again. First of all, they did it. If you look at the previous years, I looked at the previous years. I think there was like one year where Xbox was like number 72. Okay, so. Them repeating being number one, anybody repeating being number one is very unlikely. There's almost, I don't know what's coming out for Xbox this year that could even put them to number one, and it's just not going to happen again.
Nigga, what came out last year to put them at number one? You got to ask yourself that.
I mean,
Psychonauts 2.
That wasn't their game. That wasn't their game.
Flying
that wasn't their game.
Flying
Vampires.
Deathloop is theirs too.
Deathloop, that everybody, it was a huge debacle over the Deathloop reviews. Motherfucker was roasting the game, then it comes out to a 90 on Meta. We was like, whoa, what's going on? So that was something. Okay, Flight Sim, I give them Flight Sim, even though they don't own
the
developer.
Game. It was on
they don't
PC
own that.
first.
They don't own the developer of Flight Sim, but that is their game.
It's about publisher. It's about publishing, so it doesn't matter if they like it.
Okay, publisher. So yeah, they did publish a lot of highly rated games.
Yeah.
Games they didn't have any direct involvement in. Okay, well shit. Yeah,
and like the thing is, the reason I just don't see it happening again, because once again, what is he like? Okay, first of all, I don't know if they published Crossfire. If they did, they're not off to a great publishing start, because that's like at a 50.
They got so many studios though, BG. You got to just think they're going to publish.
Jack, these games is not coming out this year. Okay, I still don't even believe.
What I'm saying is their output alone is gonna help them have a higher Metacritic score.
But output doesn't
hurt them.
Output doesn't help. Output doesn't really help you necessarily. It actually could hurt you.
I mean, it could, but I think it's gonna help them.
Because
it helped them this time.
The two major games that people are saying are going to come out for Xbox this year was it Redfall? What's that game called? Redfall
and this year?
Yeah, exactly. And Redfall and Starfield. Redfall, I can tell you right now, Redfall is going to land in the 70s, low 80s. I'll tell you that right now. I would put any amount of money on that.
Starfield is going to have over a 100 Metacritic, nigga. I'm willing to bet that should have at least 101, nigga. Like, you heard niggas talking about.
Shut up. So,
I don't even know what the fuck you do in the game. Niggas just talking about this shit for the change lives. Nigga,
Redfall.
I'm ready.
Red
face. So
Redfall at best is going to be a better Back for Blood at best. Okay? And Starfield, which we haven't seen gameplay of, which I still don't believe is even coming out this year, is, let's say it does get like a 90. That's still not going to make y'all #1 best publisher for the year. You just gonna need more than that. That's all I'm saying.
Well, how much quantity of games do you need to be to count for this list?
That's the other thing.
Like 2 games and they kill it. I mean, technically,
that's the other thing I was wondering. If you release 1 game and it gets like an 100 on Metacritic, doesn't that put you in like first place?
I'm sure you got to have a certain amount to count.
Maybe.
And somebody told me they took away like 2 Microsoft games that were in the red on the Metacritic thing.
Hey, BG, the chat saying you a hater and you a fanboy. How you?
Oh man, I'm a hater. Okay, listen, I'm a hater. Listen, okay, look, if there's somehow even in the top 5, listen, y'all can roast me to the high heavens.
That's easy. Top 5.
They'll easily be in the top 5.
How?
Bro,
this is the first time they've made it into like the top 10 in forever.
First time being the #1, actually.
We going back to like the what we going back to the
I think they had one in the Xbox One generation.
Bro,
it was probably 2014.
How am I fanboying when I'm just going through the history? Like I told y'all, there's a time these niggas was 74, so making it into the top 10 is not even easy.
BG, bro. have you heard how the media talks about Xbox, bro?
I have.
Have you heard how niggas talk about Game Pass, bro? I love Game Pass more than like my family now. Do you hear how they talk about this shit, bro? Do you really think they're not gonna crack the top 5? What? Best deal in gaming? Come on, brother. What are you talking about? You're insane. You're insane.
One thing y'all are forgetting is Xbox always starts off strong in the generation. PlayStation always starts off weak. This is the best we've seen PlayStation this generation.
That's true.
At the beginning.
Really?
So
no, he's right. You're right. But PlayStation always got like 3 years. It always takes them like 3 years.
He talking about on years.
Yeah.
Yeah, because 360 came out the gate killing the fuck out of PlayStation, and then PlayStation slowly gained momentum, and they killed them at the end.
And that's what
Last of Us.
And that's one of my points is like, okay, like people are wondering, like they're looking at like these PlayStation sequels and they're getting high 80s, which is great, by the way. There's no problem with that because but the only problem is they're expecting it to get
that ain't gonna cut it.
They're expecting it to get 90s. Once these sequels are out, because I think all that's really happening is like, yeah, reviewers are amazed by these games. They love them, but the standard has changed and the sequels may not have kept up with the standard. But when all these PlayStation studios are making their actual next gen games, it's just going to go right back to a 90. That's all that's going to happen. 90s everywhere.
I don't agree.
I do.
Because people keep saying the standards change. Shit, standards have changed for the worse. Niggas should be twerking in the streets for a game like a Horizon Forbidden West. Do you see what type of games we're dealing with, bro?
But
all these glitches and bugs and microtransaction booty boxing. Do you see what the fuck we dealing with, bro?
But a lot of people's problem with it is that it's just a better version of a Ubisoft game, and I guess people are just tired of that.
And Ubisoft games are some of the top selling games every year. So what's the issue? Why wouldn't you mimic a nigga that's selling like that?
Yeah, I don't think people are actually tired of those type of games. They just say they are.
They only have open world fatigue when they got a Sony sticker on it. I say Assassin's Creed love letter to gamers. I can't get enough of it. I'm 95 hours in. I purchased some time savers and I'm 10% done with the game. Amazing. I'm never gonna beat it. Amazing. Horizon, man. Sony's so tone deaf, and I can't believe that they thought we wanted. You see it, man. BG, it's over with. Hang it up, brother. We had our time. We had our time.
PlayStation's gonna be dead in 10 years.
Give me 1 second, y'all. Hold on.
Oh, he on the phone with Shuhei. Hey man, fuck Katana Zero.
Shuhei, help me.
I'm about to grab another slice of pizza. Hold on.
Like, no me arigato, BG.
Hey, you heard that Jack move?
What's up, bro?
You heard that PlayStation gonna be dead in 10 years, bro? Michael Pachter predicted it, dog.
Hey, they keep folding to the media standard shit. He might be on to something. You know they bend and fold anytime the media say something. Sony's incredibly toned up. I don't know why the PS5 isn't free of charge. If it was a Microsoft product, it would be. Then next thing you hear, they got this motherfucker $499 off discount. Like, Sony do shit like that. Let Greg Miller, little sensitive ass, Paris, let one of them niggas complain about some shit. They don't listen to the consumers. They listen to niggas that ain't got no. Go on, man. It's just crazy.
Go off on them, bro.
I ain't got nothing else to say, man. You see what the fuck going on, bruh.
So speaking to this whole situation, what's more impressive? An ant pushing a boulder all of a sudden miraculously, or a giant pushing a boulder up a hill? Like,
What the fuck are you talking about, Willie? What are you talking about?
Okay, I'll be more specific.
You talking about ants pushing boulders? Hey man, what BG?
Wait.
This goddamn
Nigga
talking about an ant pushing. Hey BG, hey, fuck you talking about?
I'm being more specific. Xbox is the ant. Xbox is the ant. They're doing something that we haven't seen in such a long time versus PlayStation, which is a giant.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, they're pushing up a boulder, but it's not impressive enough. We need you to see you do more. Look at
You
this
know what?
ant.
You know
He's
what?
pushing
Now that you preface it by saying what the hell you was talking about, that actually makes sense. PlayStation's like a fucking Goliath pushing up a little rock up the hill. You're not gonna be too impressed. But okay, I see. Willie, that's a good example. Thank you, brother.
Thank
I
you,
like
bro.
that.
Thank you.
There you go. I like that.
Yeah, so people think I'm hating. I'm not hating at all. I'm just saying, y'all gotta stop like just looking at somebody do something 1 year and be like, this is normal or this is regular, and they're gonna do it again. Like
fans.
I mean, yeah, pretty much. I mean, CD Projekt Red fans. That's all I'm saying. It's stuff like that. Like, listen, PlayStation last generation just had multiple years of doing the same thing, of dominating multiple years, consecutive years. And
I don't, bro. You really underplay the media, bro.
And I'm that's what I'm impressed by. You do what and listen, it's not against Microsoft. I said the same thing about, CD Projekt Red and a bunch of games. I'm not impressed by you doing something once. You keep doing it, then talk to me.
You looking at this the wrong
PlayStation
way.
LeBron.
I think he's looking at this the wrong way. And let me know if I'm tripping. And this is gonna sound crazy, but I really feel like this. Metacritic is not based on the quality of games anymore. We've seen this. It's just not. It's about like I've been saying, and like somebody in the comments said, what was that? Vibes worldwide. The media, if you look at it, bro, the media started this Elden Ring versus Horizon shit. They started this. And we bit into the drop. Bro, look at how they tweeting about this game. You got GameSpot. It's supposed to be non-biased, they ain't got no pony in the race. They tweeting out memes and gifs of Horizon getting stomped out by Elden Ring. I saw another article by a website about the completion percentage of Horizon, and and under the tagline it said, "I guess you were playing Elden Ring instead." Like, what the fuck are we talking about? BG, I know you see this shit.
I see it, but I'm not. I see
PlayStation fanboys for this because all they would go and log on these Xbox.com and check how many completions of Xbox games. And now what that did was open the limelight to some of these games.
One thing I'm not worried. See, Jack, I'm not worried about all that because, like I said, the same thing happened with the first game and Breath of the Wild. And how did the first game do? Went on to sell 20 million.
Oh, that's cool. But what I'm asking you is, you've played Horizon, right? You see the quality. And in your opinion, let me ask you, in your opinion, does the Metacritic reflect what you played?
It's better. It's definitely in the 90 for me.
That's what I'm saying. So, okay. So just by you saying that, the quality don't matter, bro. I can see God of War Ragnarok coming out and shitting on the first game all type of ways. And somebody's going to find some narrative. They tried the jump button last time. It didn't work, right? They're going to find some narrative, some sticking point to where it's going to be the most asinine bullshit you never heard in your fucking life. You're going to say, it's no way in hell people are going to, humor this shit. They're gonna find some.
They do it with every play. Yeah, they do it with every PlayStation game. But then the thing is, I said it before. One of the reasons PlayStation has a high bar because they set a high bar with their games. Microsoft, and I don't care what nobody tells me, like Halo Infinite, that single player, that world they design, that score does not match the product. I don't care what you tell me. And I'm somebody who beat that game on Legendary, right?
That's Jack's point.
But the thing is, their standard for Microsoft and Xbox games are lower because of what because of what it came. Look what it came from. Look at what they got.
But that all goes back to quality, though. They don't have to output the same quality to get better or similar reviews.
Oh, no, not at all.
So they're going to beat PlayStation in reviews going forward. That's what I'm telling you. Easy. This is easy work. White work.
I think it may be like that right now, but the difference in quality will start to like separate itself once again because PlayStation creates its best games halfway towards the end of the generation.
But the quality gap is already there. It's been there. No one gives a fuck. Horizon Forbidden West, if you want to argue, it's a fucking PS4 game. You can play the game on PS4.
The quality game,
come on, man.
the quality is absolutely still already there, but once again, they're going to start to separate themselves, and that's going to be illuminated. Listen, people can call me whatever. People can.
What could they do though? But look though, this is the thing. Eventually, and we're already starting to see this. PlayStation games, the way they are, they're leveling out as far as quality. Like they are better, but they might have, they're closer to their ceiling. Xbox inevitably is going to start making better and better games, which is just going to boost their Metacritic up. Imagine if, a Halo content update. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, they got a way
I think
higher
there's
ceiling.
sequels. I think the PlayStation sequel games have like kind of met their ceiling. The next gen games that I think these studios are still going to figure out how to wow us. They always do. They're going to figure out one way or another. And then the media right now may be like kind of like trying to make it seem like PlayStation games aren't far ahead of these Xbox games in terms of like how they're designed and how they're made. But I don't think they're going to be able to do that forever. Not like halfway into the gen, because that's when PlayStation is going to separate itself and remind these niggas, listen, Jack, if we keeping it real, once again, people can call me what they want. There's still not one Xbox game that's on the quality of God of War. There's still not one Xbox game that's on the quality of The Last of Us. Barely even Ghost of Tsushima. There's not one.
Do you hear what you're saying though? That's the point.
I get what you're saying.
And they still got stomped the fuck out of review scores. Exactly.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but I think they're going to separate themselves.
I haven't played the Halo Infinite campaign. I just played the multiplayer. Like, do y'all feel like those reviews were a little higher, a little more embellished than they should have been because we were just happy to get a working Halo that was fun?
Absolutely. Okay. Listen, when the bar is low and you do something it's a curve. It's literally everybody in the class is failing, and you get like a C. Nigga, that C is now at least a B+. That's what Xbox games are. You can call me whatever you want. Xbox can release. Xbox can release. I'm right. It's the truth. They can release C games, and because of the curve they created by mediocrity last generation, those C games are now Bs. That's a fact.
I was gonna say, so BG, do you think that like for Bayonetta 3, do you think that's gonna get like a really high score because Babylon's Fall was trashed then or something?
Bayonetta 3, you said?
Yeah.
I don't think
reviewers.
Bayonetta 2 was a 90 rated game.
Yeah, all the Bayonettas got over 90s. Yeah.
Even Astral Chain was like an 88 or 87.
Unfortunately.
Stop this.
And you're saying this in relation to Platinum Games, the games that they made.
Babylon's Fall. They just put out Babylon's Fall. It's like their lowest rated game ever. It's like a 40. So.
But the difference is, Microsoft consistently made, like, Platinum Games, I think they're bad, but they have some good, some bad, and they're just kind of like go back and forth. Last generation, Microsoft made arguably nothing but bad games.
60s, bro, in the 60s.
Nothing but bad games.
I see what you're saying.
That's not true.
So now
you ain't like Super Lucky Style?
I actually played that. That was okay.
Very good.
So now, if Microsoft creates something, look, nigga, they all they have to do is create something at this point that works, and they've like surpassed their bar. Something that just works well.
85. That's 85 guaranteed. If the game just play.
Exactly, something like works and that's moderately fun. Oh, absolutely, bro. Easy. It's easy. Because listen, people that's calling me a fanboy, right? Okay, boom, here we go. Right now. Take Halo Infinite's open world. Put it up against any open world major game that came out in the last like 10 years. What is it better than? Give me a game. Give me an open world game that like.
You can't let them keep talking.
I mean,
that Halo Infinite is better than
games that I play because, like I don't think like now am I putting it up against open world games in general or shooters?
Shooter.
Either one. Go ahead.
All right,
Name me 3 games that
then it's the best one.
The best what? Ain't the best shooter.
Is the best open world shooter? Yeah. What got it?
He talking about the world. He's not talking about the shooting. He talking about the world.
Yeah, but open world. I don't see. The thing is that that's too
Borderlands.
vague.
Borderlands.
Oh, it's better than Borderlands.
No, it's not.
Like,
Get out of here. No, it's not.
No,
it's
only
not.
colorblind people play Borderlands.
I haven't played this, I can't say, but I would doubt that. Borderlands,
like
it has co-op actually, bro. It has co-op. Where's the co-op?
Halo Infinite's like it's not better than almost. You're hard pressed to find a game that like Halo Infinite has a better open world in. Like it's.
I couldn't find a better game last year, so I mean.
You didn't play Borderlands.
Borderlands what? Tiny Tina DLC?
3. No,
Borderlands 3. Borderlands 3. It wasn't even this good in its own right. It wasn't even the best Borderlands according to Borderlands critics.
It wasn't
still a good game. It was still a good game.
Still better than Halo. What Halo Infinite world was. And that's my point. Like the standards are low. I get what Jack is saying, but I think things will. Niggas gonna open their eyes, Jack. They gonna realize, like, yeah, we made these jokes, and Sony reminded us, like, these niggas is not playing. They like Naughty Dog, Guerrilla Games, Sucker Punch, Insomniac. These niggas always separate themselves every single time, and send these niggas a reminder. You know that Jay-Z song "Reminder" off of the what was that Blueprint 3? Sometimes I gotta send these niggas a reminder, bro, and that's what they gonna do.
Okay.
Trust me, Jack.
Ant and a boulder, bruh. Ant and a boulder versus a giant pushing a boulder. That's all it is.
Facts. That's exactly what it is. That's accurate. That's accurate, man.
I don't know.
So-
I don't think. I don't know. I think every game that got this score has been. I think they've been pretty much on par.
Halo wasn't finished, sir.
What are you
Halo was
talking
not
about?
finished.
The campaign I played felt finished to me.
They still gotta add the co-op. They still gotta add shit to
Fuck,
it.
I don't care. All right, the co-op shit. If you're playing what you got, nigga, like you know, like you're playing what you got.
That's heat.
Weren't you upset that you couldn't play the game day one with Attic?
Not when the game released. I was
So Attic could carry you?
No. I've never been carried in Halo. But I was upset when the news broke that it won't be coming. But after when the game came out, it is what it is. I finished the game by myself on Heroic.
Nice.
So it's easy. Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, don't. You know, I changed my ways, and I'm trying not to
Play it on Legendary, Smooth. I'm waiting.
He already fumbled the bag for that. We had about 500 lined up on the He said, "Fuck that shit." Niggas start withdrawing money.
Nah, like all I need to do is finish Elden Ring, and I'll have my difficult game of the year beat, and I can play everything else on easy if I want to.
That doesn't count.
Oh man,
Elden Ring's easy as shit. Elden Ring's easy as shit.
Smooth spitting that heat, baby.
Oh man,
I beat most of the bosses by myself. I even got someone to help people beat bosses. It's easy game.
All right, let's talk about this state of play and get the hell out of here. Okay. Oh, by the way, mentioned Elden Ring. Elden Ring was the best-selling game in February, second best launch month. Yeah, in that time,
only behind Call of Duty. In the last 12 months, it was the best-selling game in 12 months since Call of Duty.
And I think estimates are saying it sold like 10 million by now.
Damn.
On all
It still got outsold by Horizon on PlayStation. I'm actually shocked by that. I thought Elden Ring would have definitely outsold Horizon on PlayStation.
All that means, all that means is PlayStation fans buy their games. You know, they buy the multi-plats that are out. Everybody buying, Elden Ring, but PlayStation fans also buy the exclusives.
As they should.
That's all it means.
They were coming in hard. What they did was like, nah, we gotta support this.
Oh. That's what they did.
Hey.
We gotta support.
Yo, BG, unlike Xbox gamers, they don't buy their games.
Hey man, I ain't say it. You did.
So Horizon was number 2, right?
I think it was 3 actually.
Oh, it was 3. Oh.
I think Pokemon outsold it, right?
Pokemon was 3.
Oh, yeah. Pokemon. Okay, Horizon was number 2. All right.
Yeah. All right, Luke. I'm gonna start using that, Smooth. I'm gonna start using that when it comes to games. We gotta support it.
They gotta support it. You gotta scream like
Miles Morales is still on the list. Shout out to Miles Morales.
Yeah, and
Breath
all
of the
these
Wild's still up there too.
People still buying Miles Morales. I mean,
who is not? Who hasn't? I don't understand.
People without PS5s.
That's about to be the top selling PlayStation game of all time. Y'all know that, right?
Yeah, because it's selling. It's been selling. So, listen, Demon Souls was still on the list. I think what was it, December or November? One of those times, Demon Souls was still on the list. It's because people are literally waiting to get PS5s to play all these games. All PlayStation cross-gen games are selling the most on PlayStation 5, even though there's 120 million PS4s out there and only like 15 or 20 to 20 million PS5s. Most sales are on PS5s. These games are going to continue to sell well over time because they got legs and people are waiting.
That means all those consoles sold don't mean shit. If that's the case,
brother,
there's no way,
my boy,
that the game should be selling more on PlayStation 5 if there's 120 million PS4. So it's just grandma got that standard default PlayStation on shelf for when the
you gotta think some people know that it's on both and they want to play
exactly. People are waiting.
I just got my PS5 a few months ago, and then I waited to play like the next gen versions of these games. So,
oh yeah, Blandrew, when you selling me your PS5, bro?
I'm still on the fence about it. I was actually thinking about putting it up on eBay for $1,000, just all the games and everything.
You a scumbag. I need that for like $400.
How many games you got?
He said you was scumbag.
What I got Demon Souls D-Make. I got Devil May Cry 5. I got Final Fantasy 7
D-Make.
Intergrade, Guilty
God
Gear,
forbid.
Ratchet and Clank,
Nigga got better
Sackboy,
graphics.
and Tales of Arise.
You want $1,000 for that? Hey, you gonna add a what?
Well, you think it's
overpriced
or what?
Hell yeah! You definitely better suck my dick. I pay you $1,000 for that. Nigga. You
Oh my
fucking-
god,
This nigga said $1,000. Tales of Arise. Boy, you don't get out of here.
that's obviously a physical, right?
Yeah, they're all physical games.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I kind of want a physical one. Well, I'll trade you.
No.
What you buying? I'll trade you for it. This nigga sound like the freaking merchant from Resident Evil. This nigga.
How much you selling?
Be honest with yourself, Inspection. You don't want a PS5.
I am honest. That's why I asked you. I need that.
Mm-hmm. What did Persona say? You gotta want it bad enough. Do you truly want a PS5?
Hey, yo, that sound crazy though. Hey, what you willing to do for it?
Crazy. This is crazy.
How bad do you want it? That's crazy. All right. PlayStation State of Play. So I guess this State of Play was for people who are into the Japanese style games and the Japanese audience, because people say PlayStation be ignoring the Japanese fan base and just don't be neglecting them. Like that's what Blanchard
Just
said.
say my name, BG. Just say my name.
Listen, I'm just you and many other people. So this is what. Listen, I didn't like most of the stuff in this State of Play. So, but it's not for me based on what people are saying. So, Blandrew, this is something you've complained about. So I hope you into these games and and you gonna support this because you be complaining PlayStation don't be giving you this type of stuff. Okay.
Absolutely not.
Oh, brother. So you just be complaining just to complain. You not really about solutions.
This conference just further solidified to me that Sony doesn't care about Japan.
Oh man. Okay.
Why you say that?
Well,
we'll get into it. Go ahead, BG.
Okay, so Exo Primal, that was some dinosaur co-op shooter type thing.
Online shooter, BG. You hype?
No, get this out of my face.
Whoa! This is an online competitive shooter.
This is not what I was talking about, Jack. And
BG,
you know that.
said specifically it has to be a third-person online shooter. You got yourself a third-person online shooter.
This
Now
is
you're not
right
gonna
up
play
your
it?
alley, big
I
boy.
also
What
said.
we doing?
I also said first party. I did say that.
Wow.
I'm-
This man really is a fanboy. Everybody. Y'all
Yep.
right.
Listen. I ain't playing this trash. If you don't get this, you don't stop playing with me.
You think the first-party games are going to be better, but okay.
Then something like Exo Primal, yes, nigga. Like, what are you talking about?
Jack Raymond definitely had some shit like this in the tuck. Like, oh shit, yeah, y'all wrap that up.
If you don't cut it out, they're gonna be my style of games. I ain't gonna just play any multiplayer. If y'all don't cut it out, man.
Okay. You were saying you would be happy as long, like it could be complete garbage, but as long as Sony give it a chance.
Oh, they tried, bro.
Yeah.
I said first party. I said from their first party IPs or something up my alley.
Smith, nigga, no, bro.
So y'all niggas ain't playing this either.
It's about the trying. It's about the effort.
If you don't cut it out. Exo Primal. So nobody copping this, right? Yeah, we know. Okay.
No, it looks like a bad. What's that game that comes out every year at Tokyo Game? No, every year at Tokyo Game Show. Earth Defense Force, and that was one of those. That was one of those default Japanese games that we were hyped to play back in the day because we didn't really have much else to lean on.
It reminded me of this game. It was that fake Turok game that was like shown in the Xbox show, but it came out in like early access and nobody played. It's Second Extinction, I think. No, Second Extinction. Absolute garbage. It reminded me of that game. But once again, this game isn't for us. It's apparently for a different audience. Ghostwire Tokyo. I we talked about that earlier. My impressions out tomorrow. Make sure y'all watch that.
Yes, sir.
Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origins. Thoughts on this?
Fire. Absolute. I played the demo. That game is fucking amazing.
Really?
It looked like it could be cool, but it also looked like it could be trash. I'm not sure.
Nah, that game is at Team Ninja and Square did really good on that game. I'm gonna do a review on that. Like that game is really
Can we get a
good.
quick synopsis, brother? How you feeling?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So basically, if you play Neo at all, it's more or less Neo with Final Fantasy on it, but it's a lot more combat heavy. So you can switch between the jobs anytime you want, and you can do that mid combo. So let's say you line up to have like a mage and a sword fighter, right? You can go back and forth like casting fire and then switch back and forth between like with sword mid combo, and you can also like the equipment that you get actually determines the affinity for it. So how well the affinity is, the better you are at your class or whatever. And unlike a lot of other games, you actually do have to understand like the enemy, because it's still like Neo, so you do actually have to understand like the bosses and also like how well they are when it comes to that type of shit. Like for example, like one of the first bosses that I fought against, I was like, oh shit, this is actually like, I forgot this is still like Neo, so I actually do have to like learn this shit. It's not just like a brain dead RPG. And you also can control your party members in between you doing combat. You can assign them to do shit, but it's like real fun. Like it's like honestly, it's really really fun. Like the demo's up, you can play like 5 hours of it or some shit. And it carries over if you buy the game.
The harder graphics, like
I ain't gonna hold you. That shit kind of bad.
Yeah,
it's not the best, but I'm playing it. I'm playing it on the PS4 Pro, and it might look better on PS5. So that also keep that in mind. It might look better
on the PS4
I'm
Pro.
playing on PS4. Yeah.
but this nigga living in poverty. This shit
Yeah,
crazy.
you broke as fuck, my dude. But
Yo, why y'all roasting him like that?
That's crazy. Why y'all say that? That was crazy.
You called this man straight up broke. Like, what's going on?
Wait, Jack don't got a job.
Hey,
man,
we ain't talking about that right now. But the gameplay, you did say the gameplay is there, correct? The gameplay is good.
Yes.
All right, there you go.
Gameplay is lit.
Okay. Forspoken, we mentioned that earlier already. We already talked about it. Yeah, we're not very fond of it right now. Gundam Evolution.
Now this is like something you'll play, PG.
If you will stop it, Jack, stop it. Stop
I swear this is like something you'll fuck with.
I am not playing this garbage.
It looked like Overwatch mixed with but you fuck with Gundam.
I hate
right?
Overwatch.
But you fuck with Gundam, right?
No, I never liked Gundam growing up.
I got you confused the other long hair.
That's Bond is the Gundam fan.
Yeah, I got you confused the other.
Bond is the Gundam guy. I don't like none of this stuff, man.
So you ain't fuck. All right, man.
No.
First person, competitive online shooter, BG. What we doing?
You know I don't like first person like that. Jack, stop trolling me.
What we doing? Okay, all right.
You know I like third person.
All right, bro.
Stop playing with me. Gundam Evolution.
Trash.
Okay.
Stop. That actually was kind of interesting.
If you don't stop, see, and then you wonder why I don't like this conference. This game, Gundam, is the perfect example of title screen gaming. This looks like something Xbox fans would put on their Xbox, put it on Twitter, be like, yo, Namco Bandai, see, we love Japanese games over here. Gundam Night, baby, #Xbox share, and then delete the game off their little hard drive. Complete trash.
Yeah, I think this
you
is
look like Sushi Striker. Stop this. Like, I don't want to hear that from you. Like, stop this.
You're really trying to play a first-person Gundam. Like, at least when I see the older Gundam games, like the what's it called, Gundam Extreme Versus or something like that, I'm like, okay,
you like Maxi Boost? Yeah,
pretty cool.
That game's fire too. But
when I see this game, I'm like, no, it looks like a bargain bin Halo cross Overwatch.
It might be okay. I need some new multiplayer to play. I give it a shot.
I think this game is just. I think it's just going to be irrelevant. Where like it's going to come out and we're never going to know it came out and we're never going to hear about it again. Like this is the first and last time we're ever going to hear about this game. I promise.
You think so? Wow.
Yes. The TMNT collection.
Ooh,
The best announcement of the show.
Oh,
Cowabunga
that is the best
collection,
announcement of the
yes,
show.
sir. Let's get that.
Something I actually
Yeah.
care about. Yes, yes.
It's got it's got like, what was it? Did I see 13 titles?
It's 13 games.
Yeah, 13 games.
Some of them
13 games for $40.
It's got the tournament fighters in there. You know, my favorite Turtles in Time. A bunch of, all the classic ones, man. So with that,
Mr.
You got the one
Anti-backwards
made by
compatibility. You're
Platinum?
hype for old games, Mr. Anti-backwards compatibility.
sir,
Game's
TMNT is
older than
a
the
classic.
PlayStation brand, by the way, but
TMNT is a classic and it still holds up today. See,
I'm about it, BG.
Here's the thing, Blandrew. You be buying games and you be trying to play games now that have aged horribly. I prefer remakes because I typically don't want to play games in their original fashion because they're garbage and they don't age well. TMNT is one of those games that actually ages fine. You play any old garbage. I play selective old things. That's the difference between me and you.
You played the TMNT 4 remake when it came out on the Xbox?
I did actually. I did that, but that wasn't very good. The
Turtles in Time
TMNT
remake.
that wasn't very good.
I played that. It was alright.
Gigabash. So this is. I actually played this at PAX.
Giga trash. Go ahead.
I played this at PAX, and it's actually fun. And I actually have the. I'm in the beta. Like I could literally play the game right now if I wanted to. I played it a little bit. It's just a what's that game called? That old game, Monsters.
World of Monsters.
Yeah, World of Monsters. It's probably like a better version of that. I think it's fun as a party game. It's fun. It's cool. It's good. It's definitely not trash. You
gonna be playing it when it drops, my brother?
No.
I can't tell you I absolutely will. No, but I will try it out.
All right.
I will try it out, but I ain't gonna hold you and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be playing this. I ain't.
What you think,
I ain't gonna
Jack?
lie to you.
It looks interesting. Not something I would go out to play, but it looked cool.
Yeah,
I can see it having like a little cult community playing it.
it could. Yeah. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle.
Fire. Let's
No.
go.
Bro, you gotta stop saying everything fire, bro. All right, bro.
I actually played the PS3 game for this. I imported it like years ago. I didn't enjoy it.
That's because you don't like JoJo.
No, I just didn't like the fight. Like I like fighting games that I have absolutely no knowledge of, but I didn't like the combat of this little game right here.
This is a remake or a new game?
It's
a remaster. Well, it's an updated remaster.
No, yeah, because they actually they added in tag mechanics. They're adding 9 new characters. I think they're adding stages. Like they added like a lot of shit to this game. It's not like a basic remaster.
It looks like it. What was that game that came out had all the anime characters crossover? Jump Force. It kind of looks like that.
Nah, no, it doesn't. No,
it looks way better than that.
No.
Okay.
That's probably one of the most accurate, anime adaptations I've seen in a video game.
Trek to Yomi, I believe I said it right. This is the samurai style 2D game. It reminded me of like a cross between Ghost of Tsushima and what's that black and white Xbox game? That was fire. Damn it, the platformer. Dishwasher, nigga. What?
I didn't play Dishwasher back in the day on Xbox Arcade.
You talking about
Dishwasher?
Oh my goodness.
Limbo. He talking about
Limbo. Yeah, it reminded me of like. Yeah, it reminded me of. It was, I was like, this is Ghost of Limbo. That's what it looked like. Looked good though. One of the games I was actually interested from this. Any other thoughts? No, nobody cares about Trek to Yomi.
No.
Wow. This is like one of the games that actually look good, and niggas got nothing to say about it, huh?
I was muted. It looks intriguing. I can see BG being excited for this game. You buying it, BG?
Oh, brother. I got to see more. I got to see more gameplay.
If BG buy it, I'll play and give y'all my thoughts, man.
Oh,
but this is a Devolver Digital game, Jack. You're
it is Devolver. Oh, see, now I might be obligated to. I do. Thank you. See, Blandrew. Thank you, Blandrew.
Devolver Digital be having those indie gems, so yeah, that's all you.
They do. And Katana Zero is still not on PlayStation.
I'm just saying, like, you got to support your team, Jack. You can't say we're the Devolver Digital games and then, not buy them.
I purchased, what's that bullshit day one? Death's Door. I bought that, even though I already played the game. Still got to play.
You didn't like it?
No, I love that game. Fight.
Okay.
I said I already beat it. I re-bought it.
Returnal Ascension. We in there, my bros. We in there. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's not Japanese, is it?
I know, right?
No, but they said foreign partners and international partners or whatever, not only Japanese. Because Housemarque is in, where the hell are they again, Jack?
They're like I don't know, Netherlands.
I was about to say Finland or Denmark or something.
It's one of them. It's one of them.
Yeah, one of them places that sound like that. Y'all know what we talking about. So yeah,
they're in Helsinki, Finland.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I completely guessed that too. I can't believe I got that right. So yeah, you can actually play the game over again, the entire game in co-op now, and it also has like some DLC where you just try to get as far as you can or something like that, some type of mode like that. And
it's moving here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we gonna see a post on Twitter from you saying finally beat Returnal? Are we gonna see that?
You and Attic should play it. You should you and Attic should.
I'll attempt it, but I mean I'll attempt it. But like I don't know if the thing is I don't know if co-op helps. I don't like the fucking platforming and running away from those stupid ass shits in the game. So
yeah,
you still got to be mobile, but
yeah.
I feel like for Halo, how tragic.
Yeah.
Wow. I
feel like I lost all my Returnal muscle memory and skills though. I feel like I'm just getting hit by. I'm getting hit by everything. Yeah. But that come out this month though. Why they did that, man?
Tiny Tina's cross play for all platforms?
I don't know.
Is it?
Yeah, they just tweeted it. Randy Pitchford tweeted it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Nice.
Yeah, and this Returnal Ascension, ain't this like March 18th, I think, Jack?
Oh, is it?
Bro, it's this month. It's this month, bro. Like I
got other shit to play. What's going on with
That's what I'm saying, man. This is for people that I guess not interested in what comes out this month, I guess. That's good for them, but like I'm gonna be busy though. I might have to do that later.
Well, that thing might get skipped, dog. They got new trophies with this?
I don't know.
I see no trophy.
Is the game at least harder on co-op or?
I hope that shit.
I assume they gonna scale it a little bit for two people.
Wouldn't that make it more fun too?
Yeah.
Not for me.
This nigga. Dio Field Chronicles, Dio Field, right?
Now this is the game I'm actually somewhat interested in. I don't think it had a really good showing, but it could potentially be pretty good.
It's more or less a 3D modeled triangle strategy.
Ain't this I'm thinking about the other game.
What was you gonna say? Platinum Games or something? Or?
No, it was another game they announced that's it's like a sequel to a game.
Yeah, Valkyrie.
Yeah, it's not this one. Y'all fuck with this though? Dio Field?
Yes.
I just need to see more.
Now, a lot of people were wanting them to bring Octopath Traveler to PlayStation because that's still not on Play. It's on everything but PlayStation. So what's going on with that? And they got a nice working relationship with Square Enix. So what y'all think going on with that?
I don't know.
I don't know. I think it's just Square Enix in their attempt to play a little bit fair, because they give all their games to PlayStation for no damn reason.
As they should, yeah. I don't know, man. That's weird.
Okay. And lastly, Valkyrie Elysium.
Lit.
Will you stop this inspection?
No.
He fucking with it, man. He fucking with it.
He a fan, bro. Unlike Blandrew, you asked for it.
Visually, the game looked like a PS3 game, like an early PS3 game.
I know from a
gameplay perspective, it looked like a PS2 game, but not.
So does Xenoblade Chronicles, though.
No, it doesn't.
Xenoblade Chronicles absolutely looks like a PS3
game. Which Xenoblade game?
The latest one.
Nigga, all of them. What the fuck?
Yes, it looks literally like all of them.
Xenoblade
it looks like it looks like Tales of Berseria, Blandrew, which is a PS3 game.
Xenoblade only has like a resolution problem, but everything else that game does not look like a PS2 or PS3 game.
It looks like a PS3 game, a late PS3 game, which isn't bad.
Well, yeah, hype for that, huh?
No.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I've actually seen even a lot of people that love JRPGs. So like, what's going on with this little Valkyrie game? This looks horrible. Like Lady Pelvic. I don't know if Shadow Elite said anything about it. Bowser Karaga. A lot of these games that Square Enix showcased on that night didn't really look all that great. I don't know, like whenever you see a Square Enix game on a Nintendo Direct, not even to like bring Fanboy Wars into it, but they look like games we actually want to play. This Valkyrie game looked horrible compared to something like Triangle Strategy, available right now for the Nintendo Switch.
That little promo.
I'm looking at it. It looks like a basic action game. It don't look like trash or anything like that. It looks like something interesting. Kind of reminds me of what the fuck's that RPG that dropped last year back in September? Damn.
Tales
I
of
literally forgot what it was. Fuck. It was like RPG of the year.
Any day now,
Hold on, let
brother.
me go to my list.
What's Tales of Arise or?
Wouldn't it be Tales of
Yeah,
Arise?
that's it. Tales of Arise. Thank you, bro. Tales of Arise.
No, it
I haven't played
doesn't.
that in so long. It looks like kind of like I'm looking at the gameplay. It looks kind of action hack and slash type shit. The most Valkyrie Elysium, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like action hack and slash type stuff. It looks cool.
Okay. All right. Well, I think it's about that time, boys. Oh, Jack, get them super chats ready, please, and we're
What
gonna
would
get
you
out of
score
here.
PlayStation's conference, BG? I know you're always harsh on Nintendo when they show you every single thing known to man, and then all of a sudden it can't get any higher than a 5 from you. So
Bro,
what do you think of this state of play.
Blandrew, are you forgetting I gave the last one, the last big show, like a 3, sir? Good sir, you forgetting that? And none of these, bro. I can tell you off the rip, I'm not excited for nothing they showed here. This is like a 2.
Okay,
But
that's the exact same score I gave it, and people thought I was crazy. Okay.
It's like a 2 for me, but once again, this is supposedly not for me.
You like Japanese games, though.
Not these type of Japanese games. I like games. I like good games that just happen to be made by Japanese developers. Like this ain't for me.
Shouldn't they call you a Japanese fanboy as well as a PlayStation fanboy?
They can call me whatever I want. I'm gonna play what's good.
I'm just making a joke of how they
Yeah, I know.
label you a fanboy for everything.
Because like I said, the only game that interests me, that really like impresses me here, and it's because I already played it, is Ghostwired. Because I already played it, but nothing here is like, that's the one. Like I'm hyped for that. Nothing.
No.
Yeah, it's not for me. I'm just I'm a typical, predictable American gamer. Whatever the hell that means.
I love Japanese games, but I just don't think they showed anything great here. Like even Microsoft, they showcased like some pretty good Japanese games. Tales of Vesperia, I didn't really care for the game itself, but it was something to be excited for. They're finally bringing it off the Xbox and bringing it to other consoles. Cool. What's that other game? The Suikoden spiritual successor? Can't think of the name right now. At least no.
So you feel Xbox has a better grip on Japanese games as right now, huh, Blander?
I think they showcased better Japanese games. They were also the ones to showcase Devil May Cry 5.
BG, and this is why PlayStation.
Ayuden Chronicles. That's the game I was talking about.
This is why
we got Final Fantasy
PlayStation will never win another Metacritic ever.
What does it matter, Jack? They ain't buying them on Xbox.
I'm just saying. You see. It's all about perception and how people perceive.
Oh man, Jack, I think you're getting too far into the weeds and the doom and gloom and the industry is against PlayStation.
No, we just had somebody say that Xbox got a better hold on the Japanese gamers as far as the games they showing. What we
Jack,
Jack.
Like,
hold on,
Final Fantasy? Yeah, I disagree wholeheartedly. Final Fantasy 16 is a PS5 exclusive, and it was announced wasn't it announced at a State of Play or something?
It was actually
at the PS5 showcase or whatever.
Yeah.
Jack, it will fade. People are excited that Xbox is actually doing something minutely and relatively good. Relatively good. Their fascination will fade.
Doesn't Microsoft like promote the Yakuza series now too more than PlayStation?
Oh, they actually do.
And it's still
Yakuza, Fantasy Star, and
it's still
I'm just saying. I feel like
Fantasy Star 2 it's not even on PlayStation.
Yeah, I'm just saying Microsoft showcases Japanese games better than PlayStation.
They have no choice. They got to. PlayStation knows where you're gonna be at. They know. Xbox, they don't know because their gamers don't buy games.
Super chats, Jack.
All right, super chats for the podcast. We got Brando Bando. I like that name. It says Ratchet and Clank, Sly Cooper, and Jack and Daxter are the goats of the PS2. Hi, Key.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a PlayStation fan. New Sly and Jack would be a day one buys. Yes, sir. We got 2 donations from Fear's the Greatest Motivator. He says Nightwing be playing with that bat meat. That's what I'm seeing. You peeped that, right? That's what I'm saying. And then it says he trying to. Okay, the second comment says he's trying to lay Jack on the motherboard and give him HDR5 RAM. Yo, he talking about Willie. Hey, Willie, fall back. All right. We got Woden's Throne. I believe that's how you pronounce it. He says Michael Keaton is the best Batman. We can fight over it. I'll clean your butt out like a burrito with extra guacamole. Huh?
What the fuck?
Okay, there we go. We got Dizzy123. He said, did y'all watch Disney's Fillmore when you were young? The show was like CSI Law and Order for kids. Good stuff. I wanted to be a hall monitor because of it. Is that the joint that had like Orlando Brown as a voice actor? He was like,
yeah, bro, he's a hall monitor. Holy
I never really
shit,
watched that joint. I heard it was pretty decent. I used to watch Lloyd in Space. Y'all used to watch that?
That was the one where it was like that chicken was dry, real dry.
Yeah. Fillmore got more memes than Danny Phantom. All right, we got Fear's the Greatest Motivator again. It says, you like suction stuff like Kirby, huh? Hit my line. I got power-ups for you, dog.
Wow.
This is sus comment.
He talking to Legato.
Sus comments coming through. What the fuck?
Yes, sir. We got Victor Flores. He says, a weapon wheel lets you experience a variety of weapons. WWP lets you experience a variety of topics and genres. Brand change, lean into it. I like that. I like the thinking. There you go. We got the Superior Artist. He says, since you guys are talking about streaming services, have you guys watched The Boys or Invincible on Amazon Prime? And which one y'all like more? I've seen both. I prefer The Boys.
I only seen Invincible, but it's fire.
They both
I'm gonna go with if I had to choose one, I'm gonna go with Invincible.
I was like, ooh, y'all like, ooh. I don't know.
I would say Invincible because I read both comics, so Invincible. Yeah.
Invincible got a cartoon coming out too. I mean, not Invincible. The Boys got a got a cartoon coming out.
Invincible.
Oh, it already dropped. It already dropped, I think, didn't it?
What? No, I don't think it did.
The Boys. Oh.
We got King Kiso. He says Tom Brady is back. Praise God. Yes, sir. He actually is a Bucks fan. We got Bless011. He says, I noticed on that open world list from IGN that not one game from Ubisoft is included in the top 10. Ain't that crazy? We got Jay Barry for the $20. He says Horizon Forbidden West is the best open world game currently. Banger rang, BG. Okay. We got Gideon. He says, how do Xbox feel knowing Crossfire X is the first true Xbox exclusive since Halo 5 and it didn't measure up? Nothing else requires an Xbox. Smooth.
What would you say?
He said
Crossfire X sucks.
Yeah. How do you feel about it being the first true Xbox exclusive since Halo 5 and it didn't measure up?
Hey, it is what it is, bro. Like, I don't know. It's Remedy and Smilegate. I don't know.
There you go. Gideon Gaming didn't donate. I think he sent out his TikTok link, but it got deleted for some reason. I don't know why.
He don't. Is that what he did? Because he said so. He hit me on Twitter and said somebody deleted his
yeah, it was
chat.
you got the link to the TikTok? No,
I don't. But Gideon,
send us your TikTok name so we can shout it out next week.
Yeah.
We got Tarek Ahmed. He says Microsoft games get grades on the scale of the dudes who took classes in the basement during high school or had night classes. You got a 75 that's an A for them. Absolutely. And we got Blackout Y2K that sent the big boy $20 donation, but didn't include a message. We appreciate you, brother. Let me refresh this real quick just to make sure. That might be it. Oh no, we got some more. We got like 3 more. Let me pull these up real quick. It says S blanks in 95. A new slide before mid SOCOM. Say it ain't so, BG. Facts.
Man, kiss my ass.
we got always busy. He said BG looks like the dad from Archive 81 on Netflix. Laughing emoji. I gotta watch that. That show.
I watched that show. I know what he's talking about. That's a really good show.
It looked kind of boring, yo. I don't know.
It's one of those slow burns, but it's really interesting. I really like it. It's a mystery thriller type thing, and I do not look like him.
And lastly, you do like the date off Craig of the Creek, though. And lastly, we had Jazzy Jefferson. He said, what y'all think about people like Uncle Xbox who keep saying Game Pass is the best deal in gaming? Hey, man.
Paris, you mean?
Yeah. How y'all feel about that?
I mean, it is a good deal.
It actually is, yeah.
See, here's the thing, right? It became like a joke at one point with people saying it so much, that so people started to repeat it. It never bothered me, people saying it. But with him, I actually started to believe when people, when people say like, oh, that man paid, I don't really believe all that stuff. I really be believing he's like on the regular payroll now. Because we could be talking about like, oh man, it's such a nice day today. It's about 75 degrees out. He's like, yeah, but that Xbox Game Pass. Like, bro, what are you talking about?
Bro, he literally be at dinner with Phil Spencer, Aaron Greenberg, all them. He hosted that. Yeah, the nigga's getting paid. That's why when he say shit, I can't get mad at that. He's actually benefiting from the shit he's saying, right? But if somebody like Smooth is on here fucking twerking face, see, they need to be fucking with Smooth like that. I'm trying to see my boy host some Xbox events, man. What the fuck is going on? He need to be getting all these brand deals and all that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jack.
Yes, sir. I need that.
Yeah, it's coming soon, Smooth. Don't worry about it.
I can see it.
Listen,
it's your boy, the best bot. At E3, I can see him doing that.
That'll be he right there, right? I'm fucking with that.
Yeah, Smooth does it for free though, so there's no real reason to pay.
That's also true. True.
You just gotta dial it back a bit, Smooth.
Listen, if Paris is getting money, get your money, right? But what I'm saying is, especially after the yellow chair situation and him being so close to Xbox and seem like he on the payroll, I just don't see how anybody could look at him and be like, yeah, this man's completely impartial or mostly impartial, because nobody's completely impartial. I just don't know anybody could look at it that way.
Of course not.
So somebody told me Paris looks like Seal, and I can never get that, that image.
You talking about Kiss from Roll, Seal? That's fucked up.
Yeah.
They say a kiss from that's fucked up. Man. He get PlayStation. He get PlayStation shit for free too. So shit, he doing something right.
Who, Seal?
Yeah. No, Paris. Paris, yeah.
Yeah, and that shit was funny as fuck. I can't unsee it.
Yeah. Was that everything?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do these outros. Get the hell out of here. Wiz?
Finally, my mic's working. All right, now I can hear this gloriousness. Wiz Fiasco, aka Wiz, aka Wizard. Why? Because you cannot fathom the wizardry. And thanks for tuning in, you guys.
How long it took you to come up with that? Because it wasn't really that good either.
Damn, bitch, you just how you do the damn. Sheesh.
I'm just saying, bro. That's
Just how you talk to guests. He took the time out of his day to come do this.
Your guest of all things, BG.
Yeah.
So you wanted me to lie to him and told him that his little slogan was good? It wasn't good.
Yes.
I was gonna say the shit was ass. You supposed to be the nice guy.
Nigga, you know what time it is here? It's 2 a.m., my guy. It's 2 a.m.
Wait, didn't you have another little slogan you used to say?
I have a whole bunch of slogans.
The fathom the wizardry of the C-section. We remember. We didn't hang on the podcast for like 3 years after you said that shit, nigga. You was.
Wait, it's 2 a.m. Where you're at? Where are you at?
You forgot I live in Spain.
Oh, this nigga in Spain.
I need to come out there. How them women looking, bro?
Oh, they looking top tier, my boy.
I know they ain't giving you no play, but how they looking out there, bro?
Well, no, hold on. Now I got a girl now. I need to behave, but they looking good.
Oh, I see you, big dog. Okay, fire.
I'll send you a picture when I know. But
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Gideon Gaiman said follow him on what was that? TikTok. His name is TittyBoy81. That's TITTYBOI81. Follow him.
Jesus Christ.
Amazing name. Legato.
Yo, I appreciate everybody watching. I have fun. Follow me on Twitter and Twitch at my name is Legato. Check out my latest video. I'm soon EA over Battlefield 2042, and I appreciate it.
Oh shit! Give it to
me. Game inspection.
Oh, thanks for having me on. I will have a video on Strangers in Paradise and Kingdom Hearts up within the next month, hopefully. And y'all have a good night.
All right, Smooth.
Thank you guys for watching another episode of Weapon Wheel Podcast. RIP to Kal-El. That's been messing with me, but you know what I mean, praying for his family, and hopefully I'll see you guys next week with some sort of video content whenever I get back in the mood to doing it. But you guys have a good night, blessed day.
Yeah, stuff like that is weird to me, man. Like, especially when you go to their Twitter and they just tweeted like a day ago. I'm like, yo, that's joint crazy, bro.
That's fucking
that joint. Yeah, and I what was it? I hit him up like I think 2 months ago to be on Weapon Wheel. He couldn't make it at that time because he been on a bunch of times. So it's crazy, man. Go ahead, Jack.
Yeah, man, definitely RIP to Kyle, man. Good dude. Check me out, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. Y'all know where to find me at, man. Jiggy merch. Go buy some fucking merch, man. I'm on the brink of being homeless. Okay, I don't want that. I hate that for myself. You know, people I love that for. I hate that for myself. I'm about to be homeless. Go buy a fucking sweater or something, man. Even if you ain't gonna wear it, just go buy the shit. Right? Thank you.
You know what's kind of funny, because you know I have to give out like these little tax forms to all the members of Weapon Wheel just to tell them for their record how much money they made for the year, right? I don't know if Jack checked his email, but I sent it out to everybody.
I did see that.
Okay, and like because so I have to know everybody's address, to put it on the form, and randomly, I was like, is Jack living as hard as he says he is?
Speak on it.
So I Googled Jack's address just to see it on Google Maps. Listen, man, this nigga lying to y'all. It's not that. This nigga got y'all thinking like he's below the gutter. He's okay.
What's wrong with you, BG? Why would you say that?
Nigga live in the suburbs, bro.
Why would you say that, BG? What the hell wrong with you, man?
He live in a black suburb. He live in a black suburb, bro.
This is crazy.
Hey, this nigga be talking like he in a third world country, like in the worst hut in the area, bro.
That's the thing about Memphis, though. Some shit can look nice, but when you come over here, it's like it's on fuck shit. You know what I mean? So it used to be nice over here, but they let niggas live over here. So now it's kind of rough over here. But
I don't know. Whenever you talk about it, it always sounds like it's dark and raining, and you're always fighting and stuff. But
why you do that, bro?
Nigga talk like he live in Gotham City in like some alleyway or something, bro.
Yeah, the sky is all red in Memphis and.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, man. Like I'm like, yo, this area look kind of nice, dog. I was like, hold on.
Wow, you think you know somebody? Then they go.
Like, I was like, this is a nice residential area.
Wow.
Everybody own their house and shit.
Hey man, we out here struggling, man. JiggyMerch.com. Tap in, man. Don't listen to this dude.
Oh man,
I think it's just Jack's screen setup that makes it look depressing.
Facts.
It's all dark.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. The way Jack sets stuff up, it literally looks like he's just like it's bad out there, bro. It's not though.
Yes, sir. You know the vibe.
Is his grass freshly cut, bro? You could tell if his grass is cut. Is it? You can tell.
Bro, things were tamed. Things were tamed, bro.
God.
It was.
He got trimmed bushes and shit.
They keep it looking nice over here, man. They do.
It'd be all dark in Jack's room, but you can see the glow of his TV on his face. You were like, dang, he's living in darkness over there.
Man in a dungeon or something.
Weird niggas don't use the lights, man. You know what's going on.
We need you to have that fake ass gamer set up, bro. Have a bunch of boxes.
Oh, I do need to get that. I do.
Yeah, like, hey guys, I'm a real gamer. See, look at my collection.
What's going on, guys? I gotta start talking like Blender and shit. Yeah. Facts.
Oh man. And Blender.
You guys are my friends.
Good episode, everybody. I'm still working on the triangle strategy review. I got to beat the game first. I'm currently about like 35 hours into it, so it's gonna be a little bit while. Then I'm planning on doing something about Klonoa, the Klonoa series, so be on the lookout for those. I want to have those out in a month or so we'll see what happens. Check out the channel, the Twitter, you know where to find me.
Yeah, all right. Absolutely, Sway. Jack definitely act like he live in the trenches. It's not the trenches, bro. It's not the trenches, bro.
I live in a slightly nicer part of the east side, man. You go a little bit, you know what I mean? You go a little bit deeper, man. You don't want to see what's all going on over there.
All right, man. Yeah. All right, we're gonna get out of here. We're going to After Dark, which will be uploaded tomorrow. We'll catch y'all hopefully next week. Hit that like button. We out.
No. Right. Plenty of tried and plenty of failed. You can run and hide, but you can't dodge what's in my weapon well. Name another pot that's big or small, I'm contesting it still. Name another spot or any section, I'm king of the hell. Name another squad that wanna test it, I'm beating them still. Bye. No, you can't dodge what's in my weapon well. Name another pot that's big or small, I'm contesting it still. Name another spot or any section, I'm king of the hill. Right. I know my bro king got me. See, that's a black bond that can't be broken. No Idris Elba, I'm a black bond, aiming a scope and all black panel. You can never try playing us token. Yeah, we playing games, but now one of us playing or joking. Not at all. Oh wait. Then Jack Move came in with the trophies, God in a lane of its own. Like, how can you gamers approach me? Tell kids move to body you in Halo, then send your family an angel emoji. You should've known, dog, you ain't got enough Series X's. Blind got all the answers, no, you ain't gotta ask Siri questions. All the latest gaming news gotta be here to check it. Since 2015 and beyond, I'm just here to respect it. When you at the top of your tier, it's a blessing. From the bottom, so no way we appear to be desperate. This for anybody doubting, I'm clearing a message. And if you ever had a problem, I'm here to correct. Plenty and fail. You can run and hide, but you can't dodge what's in my weapon well. Name another pod that's big or small, I'm contesting it still. Name another spot or any section, I'm king of the hill. Name another squad that wanna test it, I'm beating them still. No, you can't dodge what's in my weapon well. Name another pod that's big or small, I'm contesting it still. Name another spot or any section, I'm king of the hill. Right. I know what it is, man. Weapon World Podcast, y'all know what we got in the building, man. We got BG. We got Kid Smooth, we got Jack Move, we got Black Bond, I mean. Blandrew, I mean, what you can't out strafe us, bro. Like, the strafe too strong.